And Vandy is screaming.
Why is Vandy screaming? Hello everyone and welcome to Sunkissed, Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition TTRPG campaign show thing. I'm gonna have to do it again because I didn't hit record when I switched over to the stuff. So,
Bravo! The memes are back.
oh,
Welcome back.
I forgot to update my video drivers. Well, everything is awesome.
Great.
I'm gonna have to rip it off of Twitch, which is always worse.
Hello in
You are
720p.
saying-
I mean, we
VODs,
just
right?
started. Do you want to?
Everyone
Fucking
just
hell.
check Sheepy's VODs. Does he still have VODs enabled?
I do still have VODs enabled.
I think he has VODs enabled because there's a certain missing episode that does not exist for some reason
The best episode, that arguably. Yeah.
Yeah.
that I wasn't part of. So you know.
The only good one.
Yeah, the only good one.
Wow.
Wow.
No, no.
Hey,
Wow.
she wasn't here last
Unbelievable.
week. Too.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, that was good.
that was a good one.
You guys are such dicks.
You're so mean today. Jesus.
They're savage. So you should hear behind the scenes. It's just like
It
there's
is.
like mean girls up in this bitch. I'm like,
Not as savage as Chris in-game, not wanting to hang out with Nahari.
That was so
yeah.
hard.
Oh my god, that hurt my
Do you want to be
soul.
friends? No.
Not really,
Okay.
to be honest.
So hard.
Ouch.
So
Yeah.
mean. Oh, by the
Jesus, you
way,
guys.
Tess, they tried to make me sleep in your bed with
Conan.
Oh yeah, with
Conan.
Conan.
I
Well.
incited them and realized
Well.
they were messing with us, so I didn't do it.
Whoa. What happens to snitches
are you
here?
trying to fucking haze her? Like,
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm. It was so close. So close.
She
you
still
realize
slept with
I would have
Conan.
kept her
I
and
did,
kicked
but I like
Conan
Conan.
out and been like, listen, I can't believe I have to be the nice one here. Holy shit. Unbelievable. You guys are so mean.
Meanwhile,
very mean.
there's a particular picture on our WhatsApp group
Yes.
Also very
that someone has noticed.
There's a picture
Yeah.
of Chris with a dog snout.
Yeah.
Mm.
I will probably send a Snapchat filter of something with me with a dog snout.
Probably for the best. Yep.
Amazing.
Hi.
Additionally,
It's a
There
weird
w-
recap. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
yeah,
Doing-
do a very, very quick
We're doing the
recap.
highlights.
What else happened? You discussed blowing up the Blessed. You discussed other options, which was basically we don't want to blow up the Blessed. That was the options, wasn't it? It was how about you blow up the Blessed? We don't want
How
to.
about no?
That was Saturday's idea.
Yeah.
For the record.
Saturday's a bit of a giant hammer to the face.
He's
He used to be worse.
I thought he
used
was
to be
emo.
worse.
Like,
We all thought he
Wow.
was emo.
yeah, like
My
he's
God.
way beyond writing poetry. Like-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
You
is
can,
way
you can
beyond
write
that.
poetry about explosions. They did it in World
It's
War.
just a phase.
In World War II.
So
And in Blackadder.
yeah. We have some Nahari has some alternate plans.
You know
some
what I'm
alternate
talking
thoughts.
Cass went to eat.
Boom.
Chris followed him. Marlowe and Nahari went to
Fucking
eat.
followed me.
Yeah. But
So pissed off about that.
in Chris's defense, after 2
You're
seconds,
acting
she
shady.
got bored and wandered off. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, she got bored and wandered off, and then went to hunt for herself, and it went about as well as
Cass's,
just
yeah.
no. It was the worst. You
Yeah.
chased bunnies, you failed to catch them, you frenzied, you chewed them up. It was
Not
just,
a great
Got a
stakeout.
stain.
Yeah,
Eating
Got a
bunnies.
stain?
got a stain for eating.
From
bunnies.
eating bunnies.
Oh my god.
A lot happened.
I'm never taking an episode off again.
Good times.
And then. Is there a whole load of dust in my room? Why am I
Bless
sneezing so
you.
much?
Bless your face.
And then you got a visit at the office from Charles Dawn, who was like, "Hey, I'd like to meet you guys." And you went
He
over.
was really lovely.
Yeah, you went to go over to go see him, had a chat, Went really well. We became best friends. He's moving in soon to the thing.
God.
And also it was Nathan Fortuna.
So do you guys actually know it's Nathan Fortuna?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he told us.
We just don't know Nathan's a bad guy. I just
Yeah.
think it's a bit.
It's okay.
bit
You'll
I
find
just
out
don't.
today.
No, Nahari just doesn't know anyone, and he seemed so freaking sus that she was just like, "I'm just gonna sit
Everyone's
here and watch."
sketchy. In
True.
Weirgate.
True.
True.
Mm.
Just he's terrifying. And
Unlike our hero
awful.
Clay.
Well, the first time we met him,
Kind of sketchy. Yeah.
He had just murdered a whole load of people, to be fair.
Evil side of sketchy. I'll
didn't
give you
have
that.
any red on his suit.
Puts you on a little bit of a back foot, just being like, I'm not sure about you. You did just murder 20 people.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Nathan
Cool.
did not call Cassius Cassidy, just asked if his name was Cassidy.
Yes.
Such a
Mm.
power move.
Also asked if it was something else.
Is it short for anything else? Why have you put my camera so far to the right?
Oh, and Cass has been announced by Nathan as our glorious leader.
Oh yeah. Cass is
Apparently
our
he's
leader.
in charge.
I did something about that as well on my character sheet.
Yep.
Oh.
You put a point in
Did you?
leadership.
I already had points in leadership. Thank
Did
you
you
very
really?
much.
Then
Wow.
show it. I don't believe it.
Wow.
Wow.
Getting spicy up in here.
So what we ended the episode with the coterie basically arguing about the pros and cons of explosives.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shift to the next day, because that gives us a chance to have Nahari and Tess have a little hair makeover, which I assume probably insisted of Nahari lightly suggesting that she'd like to change her hair, and then Tess going way overboard and just there's like
Oh yeah. There's
Yeah.
like we're sitting in the bathroom. There's like dye bottles everywhere. Stains on the walls. I'm wearing like plastic gloves and I have a thing next to it and I'm like, I haven't done someone's hair in so long. I was trying to do mine, but my hair's just so dark. Sometimes it just doesn't take the color as well anymore. It's really hard. It's so nice to work with hair that's like bleachable.
agreeable.
Well, yours is gorgeous, so I trust you to do whatever you're gonna do. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing.
All right. Well, this is gonna look like the mad scientist experiment for a little bit. So just
I'm cool with that.
hair in the water. Just rinse off. Make sure it's like cold water. I know it's like really cold. Just
It's fine.
bear with
We're
it.
vampires.
True.
Yeah.
God, don't hear
See-
that word very often. Vampires. Anyway, that's
Kindred.
like do your hair. So, where you from? Where?
Well-
What do you do?
Originally Egypt, by way of Florida, by way of the UK, kind of all over.
Mm-hmm. So you've done a lot of traveling, huh, honey?
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've done some traveling too. Was in Japan. Sorry, this is like I had a friend who actually used to do my hair like that. Oh, I miss her. It's too bad I can't see her anymore. Oh well. But yeah, she did like the best hair like coloring stuff, and she kind of did something like this. It's a little midnighty, a little clubby at the same time. Like the neon stuff really kind of threw me for a fun nostalgia loop. And I'm gonna once it's all done, once we're done talking, I will kind of turn around or reveal the mirror, and I'll be like, so.
You are an absolute magician. Thank you so much. I love it.
Don't worry, sweetie. It's my pleasure. You just come back here whenever you want. Oh, Martha,
I feel so much better. Thank you.
welcome.
A whole new girl.
Incidentally, Tess, you get a message on your phone. It's a kind of short clip of music from your DJ.
Ooh.
It's a couple of pieces they want to play during the opening.
Of the club? Oh.
If you look
Oh,
at
hell yeah.
if you look at your DMs, you'll see the music.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Let me.
We'll keep going. Just have a little listen. See what.
Yeah, yeah.
see
I'll
what
take a
Tess
look at
thinks.
it.
So
I just skipped to the middle of it, and I'm just like, oh, this is badass! Holy crap!
do you want to put it on speaker? I can.
No. Keep
No?
it as a surprise.
Okay.
That's dope as hell. That's dope as hell. Like, Nahari can know because she'll be here. I'll be like, so I'm opening up this club, right? Called Sticks and Stones.
Ooh,
This is gonna be the music for it on the opening. It's gonna be
nice.
pretty exclusive. Yeah, but it's
Love
it's gonna be super cool. I'm so excited. It's on the water. It's being built up right now, but this like guy that we used to go for food, you know, every so often, like is he a Nosferatu? He's not a Nosferatu. He's a
That's Nos.
no, he is Nos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Nosferatu, and he's like kind of, I don't know. A lot of the other people in Memoria don't like him, but I think he's a great business partner because this man likes to work, and he likes to work hard. So anyways, yeah, we've been working together. He's technically my partner, but like he's gonna be dealing with the behind the scenes stuff, and we're gonna do this and this and this. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh.
Awesome. Oh, I haven't gone dancing in so long. That'll be fun.
Well, you're gonna be dancing every night.
Yay.
Slash, if you want to work and, you know, also dance, I mean, I guess that could work too, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But
Sure.
where are the other three? Where did they go?
I don't know. Where are the other three? There was some crazy stuff you missed while you were hanging out with your sister.
What
You
did
met
I
this
miss?
guy. He came to the offices. His name's Nathan Fortuna.
Mm,
He seemed super sus. The others were kind of cool with him, but I don't know. Just gave me like a bad feeling.
Are you sure he called himself Nathan Fortuna?
Positive.
Well, he called himself Charles Dawn first, but then.
At first, yeah, he did give a false name to our to like the guy, the lawyer that you have working there, but he gave us, I guess, his real name. I don't know. He just seemed more shady than me, and I'm pretty shady, so.
He came to the offices
Yeah.
to talk to
Everyone.
That's not good. That's not good.
Do you know him? It seems like you know him better than they might.
We've had some interactions that were less than stellar. He's dangerous.
I think the rest of your coterie needs to know that, because they definitely seemed kind of open to working with him and just open
What?
to trading favors
No,
with him. And...
no. I am group texting everyone, be like, get to the fucking
They're all just.
salon.
They're all out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Text back in the beanbag.
I'll instead then I'll be like coterie meeting now. Like,
Okay, I guess we're not going to the night quite yet. Let's keep going. We're going to the next night. It's just a huge crash as Tess puts her foot through the door and then storms out through the broken remnants.
what the fuck?
Well, this time.
You know,
I
that's-
knock the book out of Cass's hands.
The fuck?
The fuck you? Are you serious? Nathan Fortuna? That man
What
is
about him?
unhinged. Unfucking hinged. Are you serious? Please don't tell me you're even considering working with this man. Even a little bit.
Thought about it? Why?
Do not think about it again. Oh my
You got to
God.
give me a reason here. I
He
don't know
is-
what you're talking about.
He is so deranged. This man will take every bit of anything good from you and twist it and break it. Do not work with this man.
So will every other vampire in this fucking
No,
city.
no.
What are you getting at?
You will leave a broken person.
Could we be a bit less metaphoric and just say what happened to make you think this way?
Thank you, Marlowe.
I feel like I'm missing something here. That'd just
Me
be
too.
easier to say I saw him do this, and then we can share the experience of, oh, that's horrible.
Because I've
And
only
then-
ever heard of him up until last night.
Fine.
Bit too polite. Bit too, But still.
What has he told you? That he loves humanity?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wants the best for mortals, I think is what he said. Something along those lines.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
does
yeah,
Talia.
yeah.
This is the
Does he
words.
also tell you? Did he also tell you anything about him bringing in kine and then throwing them off of roofs?
What?
Oh.
That didn't come
Dancing
up
with
in-
them until they fall off, making them go fucking crazy for understanding it. Like, he breaks the masquerade and then kills the fucking people who have suddenly realized that there's this whole other world, and then he does it all over again.
Does anyone else know he breaks the masquerade? Because that's a huge not Gouda.
I could make a point here, but I have the feeling Cass may make it.
Cass is about to make it.
Okay, cool.
Is like
I will. Zip.
Tess, that I'm not sure what the dancing thing's about, but it sounds like he cleans up his own mess.
Sounds like he
That's
makes a
like-
mess, though, first.
He
Intentionally.
deliberately makes the mess. Thank you. Yes, he deliberately makes the mess first.
Oh well, that one's easy. If you want to fuck with him, then just stop him from cleaning up the mess.
Smart.
Then tell everyone else.
Double
That
smart.
could work.
If
I don't-
they
Um,
I don't
care.
think it's gonna be that easy. He's smarter than that.
Is he like Malkavian bonkers, or does he get a kick out of this?
He gets
'Cause-
a fucking huge kick out of this.
Okay.
Alright.
You know what he did at the meeting that we had? That
Useful to know.
you know that little lady that he was with?
Yeah, sort of.
She dead.
Oh.
She died in front of me, actually.
Why were you there?
Well, apparently I've been the object of his fascination for a little bit. And he dropped her in my lap and said, "Have fun." And she was so hopped up on vampire venom, I guess, that I didn't have a choice. Like, what was I supposed to do? I was walking around with her, trying to get her to snap out of it. This woman had a tragic backstory, and Nathan thinks that he went in and saved her and released her from her pain, blah, blah, blah. And then, once he was done with her, he disposed of her. But what was I supposed to do with this girl, this woman?
I don't know.
No, you tell me, because what was I supposed to do other than bring her back to Nathan Fortuna and say, "I don't know what to do with her. Please take her."
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not gonna say it.
Was I supposed to kill her? Was I supposed to turn her? Because I don't want that responsibility.
It's an option.
there's the halfway. Not that that isn't problematic in itself, but
She was so
Yeah.
far. She was at that halfway
I'm with you.
with
Yeah.
Nathan. But that's not a way to live.
Yeah.
She wasn't living. She was just kind of going through in a daze.
Point taken. Psycho meet Kindred combo Nathan.
If you show any shred of humanity left in you, he will rip it from you.
Noted. No working with Nathan Fortuna. And it sounds like he's fucking with you as well. Is this another thing we need to handle?
Why
I've
did
dealt
you
with it.
not tell us about this?
Because I didn't. I didn't want to feel like I killed her.
Well, if Nathan
And talking
is,
about it makes it feel like I killed her.
You're not responsible for the mess he made.
But I am. Because he gave me a choice. And I sat there. And instead of saving her, I let her fall from the roof.
You don't know
And
what
I
he would have
watched.
done to you if you tried to save her. Do we have any idea how old he is? He definitely seems more powerful than he lets on. I mean, you had to keep yourself safe. I know it sucks. It feels unpleasant, but you have to do what you have to do to survive sometimes.
Have a chance.
I'd probably go as far, and I'm not for a second saying, Tess, I agree with this, but he gave you the illusion of a choice.
Yep.
Because as far as all of this, business is, her fate was sort of sealed in that way, at least according to the ways of many around us. So I'm not saying I agree with any of that, by the way. It's got to be a better way than just, I don't know. But yeah, I would say that was him just fucking with you, making you think that you had a choice.
I'd look over at Cass.
Does anyone have more than two in politics?
I do have 2 in politics.
3+ is really what I'm looking for here. Okay, carry on.
What could I have done?
I think you
Nothing
did
good.
exactly what you had to do.
Yeah.
Do you believe that, Cass?
The Masquerade has a very, very brittle shell.
And he keeps smashing pieces and putting them back with tape.
Yeah.
He might be more of a danger at this moment than the blessed. They're kind of in a holding pattern without their best tracker, not
Well,
knowing how much information I've passed.
he knows that, I mean, they're coming after us, whereas Nathan is just horrible, right?
Nathan,
I mean, they're definitely not
Like-
happy with you, but I don't think that they're going to attack tomorrow. They need to figure out themselves first.
Nathan
Okay.
Fortuna will fuck with your brain until you are the same monster that he thinks he is. And he thinks every kindred should be. This man is hurt and has been lashing out on everyone else, trying to make everyone else feel like he does. He was in love with his sire, his sire got killed by humans. And he now takes that out on any kindred who will give a second thought to humans or who have a shred of humanity left in them. It wasn't hard to discern. If I had shown any compassion beyond what I did already to that poor girl, Clementine, she had a name. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. I really hate limiting the people that we want to work with, but this man is a psychopath, and he'll rip you apart. Whatever shred of humanity you have left.
Chris is gonna go into a cupboard and get Tess some cookies.
He does sound a lot worse than our previous victim, in some ways at least. She was an opportunist. He's psychopathic, I guess.
There are plenty of other people in this city that wouldn't look too kindly on what he's doing.
Maybe
But there
we
are other
can-
people that would work with him. So
He's also not gonna try and kill us in the immediate future. He wouldn't get any pleasure out of that. So I kind of feel that he's number 2 on the list of. Granted, the blessed might not kill us tonight, but
He
give
will
it a
test
few
you.
nights. Yeah, well,
He will test you, and if you fail the test, he will come after you. Maybe probably in a roundabout way or something. But I have no doubts that that's what he would do.
I mean, maybe I'm dreaming, but is there any way we can deal with both problems simultaneously? Unlikely.
I don't know if they're related, are they?
Not at all.
Only through Talia in a roundabout way. So I was thinking with the blessed, the whole bomb idea is incredibly loud and masquerade breaking
What?
potentially.
No, we're not doing
And-
the bomb. It's fine.
But
was-
there are things we can do. Your friend Saturday is an interesting character. But anyway,
Oh yeah, Saturday's scoping out the blast.
I think
Start
we
stress
should
eating.
I think we should maybe go meet him and help him scope out the blessed. Maybe we could follow one of the enforcers that I know, see where else they operate, find out more about them in general, surveil them, figure out whether or not they're actually trying to surveil us. I would love to set up some actual security for you guys. But that gets expensive, and they have frozen my funds. So at some point, not necessarily right now, but at some point, I would love to find a way into their bank and to get those unfrozen, either by some kind of subterfuge or just sneaking in.
Okay.
Kind of.
Or we could
Yeah.
just make more money. How good
If
at you
there's
at
money
stealing?
waiting,
How
we-
good are you at stealing cars?
Never stolen a car before, but I have stolen other things, and I'm
Huh.
pretty sneaky.
Haven't worked with a partner in over a year, but my current partner, well, one of them's in jail, one of them's dead, and the other one is obsessed with running men into the ground. So, and my sister.
I'm not opposed to learning new things.
Glad you brought that up. Was the car that you last stole a German blah 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 whatever it says on my card?
Yes.
I say the name of the car because
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yes, Tess, it was.
Yeah. Why?
Oh, Mac was hired to find who did it. So if you want some easy money, you can turn yourself in. But
Yeah, that limits my funds afterwards, though. So
difficult to spend them, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, a little bit. Also, I would be in jail probably, or worse. So
Yeah,
Who
it
asked you to do
wasn't
that?
through official channels. A guy.
did you go to Hung?
How do you know Hung?
The fuck? How do you know Hung? What are you talking about? Hung
How do
has
I know
been
Hung?
working with me for years.
Yeah,
He's the one who gets me my jobs.
He's the one who got Mac his jobs.
Fuck's sake. We should go visit Hung. Hey, you
I mean,
guys
it's
want to
hardly a
meet?
surprise.
You guys want to go meet a really skeezy Ukrainian man? Yeah,
mean-
he's not.
Nothing against.
Didn't you already go, Cash?
He's gonna burn the candle both ends if it means more money for him. As
Yeah,
long
but
he's
he's
just a
not gonna
middleman.
get anything out of this one. That's the thing.
No, but if no one ever finds it, it's not. I mean,
Can we focus a little bit? Like,
You can take that rag off your head.
no,
I want to see what you look
wearing a
like.
big scarf.
Yeah.
Do you know what I look like?
Right. Yeah.
Maybe
Sure I do.
we should discuss this in the morning.
I have
Clearly,
just
you're an IRL Snapchat filter right now. So
Yeah. The Mr. Hung thing, not imminent, just wanted to point out that people are being paid to look into, well, you. So,
lovely.
precautions. And if you could steal from criminals, that would set slightly better with me, but if they're that rich, they probably are. So, cool.
You
I'm
should
going to
have
bed.
seen this car. It was nice, and he certainly, whoever it was, certainly did not need this car. You know. Also, it was so easy to steal. Oh my god, it was so easy. So much easier as a Kindred. Holy smokes! All the sneaking around and listening and whatever, I can hear for miles. God,
Yeah.
I'd be such a good criminal. I am such a, you know what? I am a good criminal.
I'd be a good
I'm-
cop if it didn't mean I'd have to arrest every Kindred I met. But,
Yeah, then you're not a good cop. You're a bad cop.
yeah,
You-
well, it
you're-
wouldn't mean me
you're-
living very long, that's for sure. So,
Maybe find a different job.
eh,
Come to this side. You know, we got a lot more money and things to steal, so.
well, there's something to be said for wanting to leave a mark in the city you're in.
Ugh.
I mean, we did that when we removed a piece of work, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll
Nathan
do
has
it
that
again.
now.
So, yeah, maybe the target's on him now. Can't arrest a psychopath, not when they're dead already.
Oh, seeing as you know so much about Nathan,
So much.
well, you know anything about a boon? One of the other three, Calig, Talia, or the Malkavian
Hail.
Kale, Odin? Because that's apparently how he got the Oasis.
What a
Oh yeah,
boon?
Nathan has the Oasis.
Oh.
Did say he worked something out with Talia, and I know Talia and the Blessed will butt heads if they haven't already over their drug trade. If we can somehow turn Talia against Nathan, that could benefit us.
And the
But you
blessed.
have a yes.
I mean, while we're at it. Yeah.
If we knew where one of their warehouses was, where they store the drugs or receive the drugs,
Drug raid.
that could be useful information for Talia. We'd have to follow one of the enforcers I know to get that information, I think. Because I don't know where any of the warehouses are. I always worked out of the puzzle box.
Or we tip the police off and make it seem like Nathan was the tip-off.
I feel like I don't need to talk here. I think someone else is going to say it for me, so I'll be quiet still.
Then we won't have drugs.
We can always
you
find
want to keep
those.
them?
Why, you don't like drugs?
I'm not keeping a warehouse.
How do you
of
make it look
drugs.
like Nathan did it?
I
don't-
don't know. I have to think about that. I don't know.
Leave a sign. Haha, this was Nathan. But, yeah.
Also, do we really want the police dealing with kindred issues?
Oh, yeah, true. I guess not.
How about maybe bombs aren't the worst thing in the world when they're used to blow up, I don't know, a factory of cocaine. As long as the whole city doesn't get high.
The whole city will get high. Good night. That is a terrible idea.
And
The
snow.
problem with a bomb is it's so incredibly loud. It's loud for the humans. It's loud for
stealth
other
bomb.
kindred.
All right, set fire to the building. Burn it down.
That would fuck up some kindred.
Scare most kindred away.
Yeah.
We have a lot of possibilities here. So I feel like we should tick off the easiest ones to tick off. Do you want to follow an enforcer? Do you want to go check out Hung? Do you want to go out and
I want to go to
talk
bed.
to Nathan Fortuna? Because
Just hold on a second. This fire thing, can kindreds like set fires? Because I've stood in front of an inferno before.
You
and
can. It's possible.
yeah, but
if you can
like,
keep your bottle, yeah.
okay, yeah, because it doesn't really. I feel like Nathan would probably eventually know, the whole deal here, and maybe he might figure the fire thing on my end, because I did blow up a car and kind of stand in front of it for a while, so.
Well,
Why don't we sleep on it?
we can sleep on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed.
Marlowe, I have one final question for you.
Oh, dear. What is it, oh leader?
Peter. When is this decided?
Oh, Nathan fancied him as...
I told you
No,
before
that's-
you came in with all this info, we thought it was pretty cool. So I have a question, and it's about that time wibbly corpse we found in Gorbin's place.
Right.
If we want to affect the blessed, they have a deal with Gorbin. If it's a problem for Gorbin, it might be a problem for them. Do you have any leads on that?
Giant chicken.
Fuck.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna go see Shelby.
To remind you, Marlowe, you did ask Vassier about that a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For now, I'm just... But that's how far he feels he's got with it.
The giant
Okay.
chicken. Chris is she's gone. Right.
Are you going to see Shelby?
I know Vassier gave him a little bit more in terms of what direction to go in next, but that's where he's at currently.
Okay.
I'm gonna go see Shelby.
Coming with you.
It
I
is
miss
a bit.
them.
It is a bit early
I
for
wanna
that.
go.
You'll have to.
Yeah. If you're seeing Shelby,
Mm-hmm.
you need to figure out if it was done for mystical purposes or whether it was done for the purpose of consumption.
I can't really get him the body.
Well, we've got a picture or two.
Yeah, okay. Send me those and
We can
I'll...
take him to the body. All right, I'll come with you and we'll talk through what we saw.
No. I want to go. I want to go. I
Just
wanna
you?
go.
All right, well,
With-
you
with-
can
no,
go with
because
and tell him what I
Cass-
saw.
Well, you can come too. I mean, it's fine. We can all go. But like, I.
You just want him
like,
to make you chicken nuggets again.
They weren't great. It was also just a really cool party trick. Also, when I'm there, it feels like I'm just there and nobody else. He really doesn't see you. Sorry. Okay, that was mean. I will make sure to not be as attention grabby.
Do you know how to do that?
No.
All All right.
We can't all go.
Also, you'll have to wait till the next night because it's
Yeah.
a bit too late tonight. So
Well,
Well, I mean, Nahari and Chrys. I don't know how much you two have hung out, but
Not much.
well,
What
Chrys,
about
don't be
those?
mean, okay?
Chris left when she heard giant chicken.
yeah, Chris,
She was like,
Oh,
she's
clomp,
tired.
clomp,
she's
clomp,
like, I'm
clomp,
going.
clomp, and
gone.
Yeah.
Chrys.
tell you-
Chrys.
I tell you what, Nahari, Chris is connected
Chris.
to some shady people. At least she puts it on a little bit. So
Chrys.
maybe we can sort something out.
Chrys.
Oh, and Hung, he does. You were looking for Russian cigarettes, right? He's Ukrainian. That's geographically kind of close. I mean,
So
Probably
he'll
not
sell
quite
the
fair.
cigarettes, I'm sure. Well,
I mean, yeah.
I don't
You can
follow
prob-
you.
He
Chrys.
doesn't like fancy cigarettes.
Wouldn't you just buy them through a normal shop rather than a
I mean,
shady dealer?
Chrys.
what shady? I mean, well, no, not people. I mean, he might sell them, but I was thinking he might smoke them.
Chrys.
No!
Oh, there we go. Okay,
Maybe.
Pro. You're hanging out with Nahari tomorrow. Be nice.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Love you. Bye.
Well, we're off to see the wizard tomorrow then. Join.
I'm gonna get chicken
Why not?
nuggets.
Okay. Everyone, please.
Sorry,
As
that was so funny.
Fucking.
I was like, one more and I'll reply.
as you head to rest, everyone, please roll me a rouse check to see if you get hungry. Cassius.
Miss
No
Bunny's
buddies
really
for
hit the
Chris.
spot.
Oh yeah.
The boys. The boys get hungrier.
Thirsty boys.
It's because we're outnumbered.
There's three guys.
There's three boys.
I only see
One
two.
of them is an ethereal monster.
Which one's the ethereal monster? Saturday?
Oh, you.
I'm not there. I'm here. This is... So yes, Cassius and Marlowe, you get hungrier. Another day dawns, another day sunsets, and here we are again. That's probably reasonably early comparative to what it has been. Just purely because getting later into winter. Well,
I would have set my
Getting
alarm
probably
because I know Chris, or I know Cass gets up early, and
Yeah.
I'm afraid that he's gonna leave without me. So I am up. I am awake.
okay.
Are we all going?
I think it's
I
just.
mean, at this point, why not?
He's really nice, you guys.
I think we'll have a
He
pep
made me
talk
chicken
first.
nuggets, and he basically pretended that Cass wasn't there.
Ooh. So I kind of wake up. Where's Conan?
He'd be with Cassius, yeah.
Yeah. So I spent the other day probably scrubbing him and giving him some good attention.
Yeah.
Because this is a dog salon, and we can do that easy.
Oh yeah, you have all the gears and everything. Most of the doggy baths, like little metal tubs, are a bit small for him, but he lies down.
You have like a
and
hose down
completely
area?
Probably
fills
easier
up.
to wash him in the shower
Yeah.
if he could fit in a shower. He could
He's a
stand
big
in
boy.
anyway.
Chris, will have this. It's gone, right?
Yes, you are back to normal.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
I'm just like
Chris!
She's gonna
coming
come
out
into
of the
basement
bathroom,
with
fluffing my hair, loving it. Thanks again, Tess. You're amazing.
No worries. Don't wash it for like 4 or 5 days, maybe a week. Use dry shampoo. You'll be good.
Not a
I think
problem.
this is your scarf. It's a test.
Why does it have like dog? Did you give this to Conan?
Yeah, he was there.
I'm gonna go now.
Little
Does
bit
it have
late.
like dog
Cassius
nose
leaves.
slobber?
Conan goes with me.
Yeah.
No. Get back here. Don't leave without me.
He doesn't stop. He's
I
going.
toss it in the laundry and I'm like, bye, bye. And I'm like, run out the door.
If they're going, I guess I'm going with Nahari, Chrys. Nahari, just realised you changed hair colour. It's very nice. Sorry, it's realised it after a day. Bye.
What?
Well, aren't we all going?
Have to see the wizard.
Chrys, why don't you go investigate drugs with Nahari?
Great.
Could be fun. Right,
We
bye.
can do that.
I can do your hair after. Bye.
Are you going to Shelby?
Yes.
Okay. So, you walk off. It's not actually that far. He's still at the same place. As the like one open door and a closed door.
On the
Yeah,
way
okay.
there, Marlowe's asking lots of questions about what he can do. What is he? Because he doesn't know that much. Is he a wizard?
Yes.
You can make chicken nuggets.
Does he have a hat?
No.
Staff?
No.
Does he eat people?
He's
I
got a
don't think so.
fancy table.
Table. Right.
It's got a big warehouse with nothing in it, but then also everything in it. I don't know.
Right. So anyone in Argos is a wizard.
Yeah.
You ever play Dungeons and Dragons? He's kind of like a box of many things or something. Or like a box of... No, wait, that's not
I have
right.
no idea what
I'm
you're
not
talking
nerdy
about.
enough for this.
I opened the door.
I had not put you down as a D&D player. And on that note, in we go.
Axe of Mine played.
Okay. Do you try the door? The closed door, not the open door. It's open.
Shelby.
Shelby!
Sorry, there's no one in right now.
Shelby, it's Tess!
Oh, Tess! And he like sticks his head out. Come in. Welcome.
Oh my god, it's so good to see you again. How are you?
It's wonderful to see you too. I'm doing quite well, thank you.
I brought
Yes.
Cass, and I brought a friend, Marlowe.
Hey,
Hello.
nice to meet you, wizard.
Yeah.
You didn't bring the beast, did you?
Brought Conan.
Did you bring Conan with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Conan like looks out from your legs, like kind of not menacingly, but there's kind of like a little draw, like Shelby's head kind of goes just a little bit more covered by the door. Well, I'm afraid he's gonna have to stay there for this meeting.
Why?
Have any, like,
He's a good
cats
boy.
inside, or...
There's very delicate experiments in here. No animals allowed for now. Should be
Shelby.
cleared up soon.
He is perfectly behaved. I promise.
Would contaminate the area. Very much problems.
What did you do?
Might have intimidated him with the dog.
Oh, that's on you. I'm coming in.
And yeah,
You don't have to be... I just pat him on the shoulder, be like, you don't have to be afraid of dogs. They're just dogs. And I'll protect you. Don't worry.
that's very appreciated, but I'm very serious. There is experiments and things going on that are very sensitive.
If I look inside, are there any
No, it's empty.
experiments? Honey, what experiments are you talking about?
All of my experiments. I'm doing like 16 at the moment. And like 5 of them are very, very delicate. Anyway, I'll make a room. Come in.
Yeah.
I come in. I bring Conan. But I look at him and I'm like, you got to be on your best behavior.
And Marlowe comes with as
Conan?
well.
I'll go in last. Shut the door behind
I'm
me.
assuming you were talking to Conan and not Marlowe.
Yeah.
Little column A, little column B.
So there's now a little a wall with a few chairs, like one chair kind of facing 2 chairs.
I've always had this question. Can you like read minds?
In what way?
Like if I imagine a room,
Right.
and can you see what I'm imagining, and can you like conjure it or make it?
Oh, no.
Oh. Okay.
No, but let's sit. What brings you here?
Aim to ask about a body that I found,
Right.
Dead.
or Marlowe here found.
Well, actually, Chrys and I found it.
Investigated, I guess. But yeah, if you don't mind, would very much like to know if it was partially consumed for experimental purposes or for consumption or otherwise.
I didn't do it.
Well, that's one suspect ruled out, Cass. We're off to a great start.
Easy. It wasn't you.
Bodies?
Great. I did detect the faintest hint of what I'm calling time fuckery.
Time fuckery.
Yes,
How
this
did
body.
you detect that?
Oh, he's like a time wizard.
Yeah, I probably had a. You know how vampires can see beyond.
Not
It's like that.
really. I'm not that familiar with your lots.
Oh well, we have heightened senses. Anyway,
Okay.
You can tell time like a watch, pretty much.
yeah,
I think anyone with a watch can do that.
that is true.
Right?
So it happened, what, 3 weeks ago or something, you were saying? And the body
Yeah.
looked fresh. 1 or 2 days at
Specifically,
most.
The body was killed approximately a month ago, but it only looked a few days old.
Okay.
And it was very, very specifically timey wibbly around the body itself. It's like it was affecting the body and nothing else in the area. I don't know. I'll show him a picture.
And if it's of any use for your wizardry knowledge, there was, I think there was a smell of cinnamon in the air. And Marlowe will pass on what he remembers that Hydra doesn't.
Okay.
There's probably lots and lots.
The
Like a
cinnamon,
cigarette
the
thing?
cigarette.
Size
Yes.
6 shoe.
I think Marlowe would also maybe throw in that he had a little bit of a hunch. Nah, maybe not. He wants to see where this guy. He wants to see if this wizard is truly a wizard.
I'll put
So
it in
he's-
the Discord real quick.
He's not going to mention Baba Yaga at all,
Okay.
or his vision, but he will
The
mention
giant
the
chicken.
smell.
Right.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Tess might though. Depending. She might be like chicken nuggets, giant chicken. Oh yeah. Hey, can you do the chicken nugget thing again?
Oh, sure. Table. And just picks up a blank sheet of nothing, reveals like a little bowl of chicken nuggets,
See? So cool. Oh my gosh.
and like
I-
he's kind of like going over the image and like looking at it and kind of muttering to himself.
Everything okay?
So interesting. Was there any implements? Sledgehammer.
Not that we found.
Sledgehammer.
Right. Well, you need it. It looks like something has kind of caved in the ribs and the chest and then ripped it out. So something like a sledgehammer would do that.
Oh. You can tell all that from a picture?
Less of the ripping thing, I guess. I mean, that would do the impact, but
Well, not to disturb you any further, Shelby, but that is definitely something that a kindred could do.
And other
yeah.
things as well, of course. Were there any missing organs, or
yeah,
like were all of them missing, or were some of them still there?
just some. Let me pass you the details as to which.
There weren't any organs left.
They were all gone. I was mistaken. Right there, Tash.
Someone have been using the organs for something or eating them or
I mean, there are instances of beings that need to consume organs and to survive, much like yourselves need to live on the blood of others. Not usually known for city living, mostly out in the countryside, mountains, jungles, etc.
like what?
All right.
Yetis.
They're not real.
Okay.
No, I've seen one. Bigfoot's real.
What?
Bigfoot's not
Yeah.
real.
Bigfoot's definitely real. I've seen him.
No, Bigfoot's just a human who's seen a shifting shapeshifter, and then they go crazy and they think it's Bigfoot.
What?
I know. Blows your mind, right?
Sheepy needs the name of something. Oh no, he's got it. Wendigos. They aren't actually like, they don't eat the whole body. They tend to just eat the organs.
My friend's baby got eaten by a dingo once.
Oh, really?
All right. Now we've broken the
not
ice a
typo,
little
but
bit
it
and
did
we've
go.
stepped into that realm. How about Baba Yaga?
Russian folk story.
Yeah.
Apparently really old vampire.
Supposedly
that.
dead. By the way, found out. Which implies was once not entirely dead, which is partially terrifying. If you don't mind me sharing this with you, I have a little bit of a knack for putting things together at times,
Right.
and I have reason to believe, bear with, some form of poultry monstrosity attached to this case.
Stop eating my chicken nuggets and put them down.
It might be easier if I just borrow the memory for a second. Do you mind?
See, but he can do that.
Does it
That's
hurt at all?
No?
Do you have a consent form? No, don't worry. Go on.
He like.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Gonna be all right after, though, yeah?
Sure.
How much can you see? Can I tell you what to see, or do you just get everything?
It's alright. I'll just take what I need. He licks his middle finger and puts it to your temple.
I'm in the middle of going,
Yeah.
not
And
exactly
then-
happy with that. Oh.
He just it doesn't do anything. You kind of feel like someone's slowly pulling a hair out of your head.
That sounds painful.
No, but like not like yanking it
vague
out,
tug.
like it's just like, just drawing it out.
Yeah.
All
right.
And then it turns into a little lantern. And you cannot recall what your vision was that you had when you remember trying, and then there's just nothing there. Don't worry, I'll put it back. And kind of looks at it and
Right, okay. Did you take anything
like
else?
spins it around, and like these little like stars of light come out from the lantern.
That is so cool.
Shut up, Tess.
Helpful. To answer our previous riddle of how do you make people forget experiences they've had.
Wait, you don't remember it? That's so cool.
And then he just crushes the lantern,
Oh,
and it dissipates, and within maybe about 10 seconds the memory shifts back into your mind, and you're like, oh yeah, of course, that I remember that now. But when it was gone, it was like No trace.
Can you do that on people or just dead things?
I can do that on people.
Huh. Tess, next time there's a...
Oh my god, this solves all my issues! Shelby,
Next time there's a clementine that
I
needs
love
peeling.
you. Shelby, oh my gosh, you wonderful, beautiful. Oh.
It was an unexpected connection of dots.
I mean, I won't.
Oh. Why? Why?
Cassius?
Because eventually you'll want them back.
Also, who are you to tell someone that they don't want their memories?
Well, you know, if it saves a life.
So if I feel like taking your memories might save a life, I should do it.
I was thinking more specifically, like, if a human was coerced into being part of the vampire world, but not actually a vampire, and didn't really have much of a choice in that matter, and then someone with a little bit more of a sense of morality came back and was like, well, can we put this person back into society without, remembering the times as a vampire or with the vampires?
Seems a little self-serving.
How's it self-serving? It'd be serving the person.
You're sidestepping a problem and just getting someone else to fix it for you.
Well, it wouldn't have been my problem in the first place. That's the thing. I'm trying to solve an issue caused by somebody else.
If it's not your problem, then you don't have to do anything about it. Surely.
Shelby,
That's a very good point, Shelby.
you have a good heart, and a smart mind, and I can see where you're coming from, but that's not always the case. Sometimes you don't get a choice.
I feel like I've missed part of a conversation somewhere, but
yes, you have.
Yes,
she does this often.
Do you mind
your
if
skill set
I...
is very impressive, by the way. We're just very impressed with what you can do, and it would clearly serve certain needs. But
did you want to have the conversation or figure out the conversation? Because I'm willing. I mean, yeah.
What's happening?
I think we came here for something entirely different.
Yeah, maybe let's wrap up the avian conversation first.
Yes. Oh yeah, you wanted to fucking chicken.
Well, I've got it back now. What did you think?
Chicken, yes.
Big one.
Very, very definite allusions to Baba Yaga, although...
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why it was a chicken and not just a walking house with chicken legs, because that's the actual myth.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Modified.
Do you have any idea why it was modified?
Maybe it's significant, or maybe it's my lack of clarity. I would hope for the former. I would rather expect the latter, but...
Well, if we...
Wait, do we know any gangrel who can turn into chickens?
Probably a thing.
Is that pertinent to the current questions? I don't know what a gangrel is, or what a turning in. Can they turn into chickens?
Yes.
Possibly.
Certain vampires can turn into animals, yeah.
Fair enough. What were we talking about?
Baba Yaga not being a house.
Right. So, if we're assuming that this memory or this connection to some form of precognition or oracular style powers is in fact telling the truth and the whole truth, and it isn't allowed to be mystic or to lie in the parameters of the vision, then in this case, what it would be telling you is that the chicken is because there's something connected to the myth of Baba Yaga, but not necessarily Baba Yaga itself. So there's a correlation there, but no exact match.
Right.
Or
So
you
it's-
just really like chickens.
I can't help but feel that a giant chicken walking about town, let's just call it Big Bird for argument's sake, pecking out people's organs is just. I mean, I'm
What if
all
it's
up
not
for
a literal
believing it.
I want to circle back to something entirely different.
Sure.
So this Wendigo thing you were talking about, can they control time?
I wouldn't have thought so.
See, that's not a folk story I've ever heard either.
No. Well, I just mentioned them because they are some of the creatures that do consume organs.
What else?
Yetis, can they control time?
I've heard some talk of it, but I'm not entirely sure that's true.
Quicker question. What else can control time? That might also perhaps overlap with our poultry dilemma.
In that correlation, nothing that I know of.
Okay, without the poultry, what other things can control time?
Time's a tricky thing.
I think we know the answer to that, Tess.
Other than, anything that we don't know.
Baba Yaga was Nosferatu.
I don't know what you know, so I wouldn't be able to answer a question to which I don't know the answer of the original question.
But you don't know anything else that can control time aside from yourself.
Depending on the spirit, some spirits can.
Spirits.
Possibly anyone with connection to the magics and darker occult places of the world. There were some cults in ancient times that claimed to be able to freeze time. I believe some of the ancient pharaohs that were connected to some of the darker cults in Egypt and the surrounds
Pharaohs.
would mummify the pharaohs would be mummified in a time.
This is too many things at once. Sorry.
Right, sorry.
Who do we know is from Egypt?
Sorry.
I've been there once.
Nahari and her
That's
family.
cool.
There is a stolen mummy. If this all ties together, then I'm just done. I've not got enough string, Cass.
Need more
Well, but
string.
that kind of makes sense, right? Does Nahari maybe know somebody who could,
Maybe.
do
Or
this?
maybe
Fuck.
it's...
Oh,
Like-
we need to take down the puzzle box.
If Baba Yaga's Nosferatu, Cass, are you Nosferatu?
You what?
I don't...
Well, if she
I'm
was
not
doing
following your
time
train of thought
things.
here.
Well, there was Baba Yaga-ish hints with the body, which was
Baba Yaga is a
influenced
story for
by-
kids, and she eats children and lures them into the forest and all that junk.
I
but she
can't make
doesn't
sense of it
control
either,
time.
Cass. I'm trying to put two
Maybe
and
it's
two
more
together here.
metaphorical.
It's actually connected to the story of Hansel and Gretel as well.
A
Oh,
old
the witch in the forest with the
woman
Some
or an
people,
old
some people
hag.
think that the witch who cooked the kids was also Baba Yaga,
Oh,
but a
that would
Germanic
make sense.
myth instead of Slavic.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I like that.
That's cool. I don't
Hansel
know if
and
that's
Gretel.
relevant.
No,
Who's Hansel and Gretel?
it's not relevant. No.
No, it's very interesting though.
It might be.
Well,
We'll read
me
the story later. and
Me
call
and
it
Cassius share an interest in folklore and stories and etc. So
That's how we met.
oddly
Yeah.
helpful for crime solving, potentially. So,
I wouldn't
There
think
you
so
go.
in general. Maybe specific
No.
cases, possibly. Yes.
very specific cases.
Is that what you needed of me, Cassius?
Pretty much.
Right.
I'm going to do some research on Yetis and Wendigos. And
You should also look into occult rituals that require organs. If the ritual takes days, weeks, or months to perform, then you would need to preserve
the body,
and the organs.
What, and then come back to it?
Maybe the whatever time. I'd have to see it to know
We
exactly.
can go for a walk if
Is
you
it
like.
something?
Yeah,
are
we
they
can
called
go.
Coptic jars that store organs?
Yes. Yes.
Maybe I'll look into that. Oh, this is fascinating. Oh, Marlowe, you're going to have so much to look through. I have like 10 books on this.
Could you, if you're going to look in, could you just compile a kind of research journal that I could look over later?
Oh, yeah, I can do that for you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you've helped me out. I don't see why not.
And I can go over it and just check, double check your work and make sure everything's up to par.
Oh, man. Do you have any books that I can borrow?
About 10,000.
You what?
Okay, but do you have any Playboy magazines?
A library that
Playgirl
big?
magazines.
There's plenty of articles in them. I'm sure, yeah.
Back to library.
I could get one, but no. Okay.
Cannot.
Thought.
Do you want to see the body?
What
We
body?
can go for it. The potential sacrificial body
The one that was
that
on the
might
picture?
be put on hold until.
If you bring it in, I can take a look at it. But I'm way too busy to leave right now. I think Cassius, when was the last time I left? When did we meet at that place with the rock?
That place with the rock
Yes.
in America?
Yes.
That was... Are you kidding me? That was the last time you left your house?
Maybe.
You need to get out more, mate.
Do you see how much work I have?
I have a lot of work. I still leave the house.
He's literally pointing to an empty warehouse.
I'm gonna put my hand on his.
Oh,
just
and
be
also
like,
no.
let's go for a walk.
I don't know how I can carry a body here.
Also, I'd be really not interested in touching it because the time stuff is kind of.
Rather not disturb the crime scene,
Yeah.
even crime scene, time scene.
I swear I didn't take anything out of your head aside from that memory, and I put it right back.
It's been a long day. Yeah.
Come on, let's go for a walk.
Cassius?
Some fresh air.
That was 10 years ago. You need fresh air.
It's completely safe where we're going.
I could give you a haircut.
I'm sorry, are you saying the place with a dead body out in the open is completely safe?
I spanned some bushes, I think.
It's not
Right.
completely safe.
So it's completely safe out of sight dead body, which was probably murdered.
Well,
Yeah.
surely if you're a wizard, then someone could appear at any single moment out
I
of
never
nowhere.
said
And
or claimed to be a wizard.
I'm afraid I lack the terminology for the current world I live in, but that's the closest I've got, thanks to television. So,
Well,
Um,
what do you call yourself? Like with all the stuff you can do.
Shelby.
yeah.
But are there other Shelbys?
No, just me.
But are there other people who can do what you do?
Sure.
What do you call them?
Depends what their name are.
Well,
Let's go outside, Shelby. I'll be right there to protect you. You remember? You remember what I did? Those kids came in those vicious thugs came in your house. It'll be fine.
plus I can protect you. I'll beat them up.
Fine. I will require a proper big favor from you in the future, though.
Yeah.
How about a
Okay.
date?
Cassius really isn't my type.
Oh. Oh no, you guys got along so well.
I'm afraid I am currently seeing someone else.
Not the library chick.
What? No.
Talia?
Yeah, we got a date.
Ugh. Yeah. All right. Next. You
I'm
can
just
do
going,
better.
just going to cough in irony. Sorry, there was a lamia stuck in my throat.
She was hot.
That's
She
not a
was very-
defense.
Yeah,
Very hot.
That's a statement of fact.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hate to be outside for long periods of times, but where is it?
Well, you can go and pick him up in your car, right? Tess? Go get the
Yeah.
car, take him there, take him back. Easy.
Has he been in a car before?
I don't need cars.
Oh.
Just where are we going?
We're going to, and I name the spot in the park in Gorbins, on that side of the river.
If you look on Google
Funny town.
Maps, it's like right there. Ish.
All right. Let's go. And he points at a door to your left.
I wasn't there before.
God, you're so cool.
I
Ladies,
opened the door.
thank you. Yeah, it just opens to the dark park. It's a little bit off, like maybe about
Dark
10,
park.
10 meters.
Cass,
Yeah, what?
why isn't he in our coterie?
Because he's not a vampire.
Does that really matter?
He sort of is in our coterie.
Not enough. Think about it.
So Shelby, how old are you?
It's a very personal question.
I mean, I'll tell you how old I am.
Almost 24.
No, 12. You got it wrong.
I don't believe that.
Oh, right. He doesn't have a good sense of time, does he? Hmm. Wait, are you trying to guess how old I am?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't you tell from how she acts?
I wasn't
walking
doing
away.
I wasn't doing mentality and maturity reading.
Wow.
That's the thing.
Is that a whole other thing?
Yeah, it's more of a
Wow.
science, but
All right. Like
Whatever.
telling someone's reading age.
Yes.
It's fine.
are we
After
going
you.
to go through the door?
Yeah, yeah,
or-
after you.
I'm
the
already
door.
walked through.
Okay.
After Cass was a dick, I just walked through the door.
Who else is walking through? Is everyone going?
I'll go last.
Okay.
With Conan. Well, Conan would have gone with Cass, but I'll go last.
Okay. Walk out. And so where exactly is it?
Point.
Over there? Okay.
We go.
Are we now in the park?
Yeah.
Like we've gone through the door and into the park, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have a check to see if anyone's about? As we go there, I just want to make sure we're not being tailed by anyone.
It would be impressive if we were, but
Okay.
It would.
it's a good point.
In that case, Rolby, are you just seeing if someone comes through the door with you?
No. So I thought we'd come out another door into the park already, or have we not?
Yeah.
Okay, we have. Okay, so I want to just see if anyone has seen that we've just appeared in the middle of nowhere in a park.
Park's closed. But sure,
okay.
what's awareness if you like.
I'll say it pays to be careful.
Okay.
Pays to be careful. So it's more of a like, has anyone noticed our presence as we go towards a body? Has anyone like been like, oh, They weren't there a second ago when I was looking the other way.
On 4 successes, I could tell you the park is closed. There's no one around.
I'm happy.
Okay.
Yep, I lead him up to where the corpse was. Is it still there?
Yep.
Okay, and I just put my hand just at the edge of where I felt the time change. So I hear. You see that?
Shoddy. Decaying slowly.
And anything long term will deteriorate, right?
Well, you can make it permanent if you like, but it takes a lot of effort and there's inherent risks in it, but sure, if you want to. Did you take the evidence, by the way? You took, like, the cigarette and the cinnamon stick, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you took them.
Yeah, I had them in an evidence bag at the time, so they would still be on Marlowe.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 cigarette, 1 cinnamon stick.
Well, now I can have a close look at the chest. It seems like a fist went through the chest, right?
Agreed.
And then kind of ripped open the hole, kind of went in and just tore out the organs, like, as needed. Do you think, and, like, this is really not something that would be able to tell, do you think they were still alive if time is so slowed down? It's possible that it took them a long time in the outside time to die.
Is this like, can you do that? Can someone's perception change? Their body dies slowly, but they still extended period of death? That's horrible.
Certainly not pleasant, but if the physical form is slowed, it would take additional effort to keep the brain and the senses going up with the physical form. So it's very, very possible that while the body was slowly dying, the mind and the senses were operating at regular speed.
Are you trying to
I know
imply
you-
you can take the memory out of his head
No,
and figure out what happens?
no. I honestly, I wouldn't really want to experience that memory. You know, like
No.
I don't have to do that, do I, Cassius? Because
No.
there's
No,
asking
no.
me to leave the house, and then there's that.
No, that's...
It just seemed rather direct, but forgive
Right.
me.
This person is dead now, yes?
Oh no, they're very dead. Yes.
Good. But that's probably a mercy.
Would they have died then really, really slowly and like felt a lot of pain and stuff and for extended periods of time?
I can't tell now that they are deceased and they have no senses and no synaptics firing and whatnot. I can't tell if there was the time affected that their senses and them as well, the mind. So it's very possible it was just the body, and then yes, that would have been as you said.
So now that you're here, you can't tell exactly what manner of thing created this time space change.
I mean, there are a few options. All of them unlikely. Is it possible that this could be something done? I mean, the only thing I can say for sure is it wasn't one of us.
A Shelby.
A Shelby, yes. If we
Multiple.
have to use such a term.
If I may point out what seems to me, and ignorant myself, what I thought was obvious is that it doesn't really look like this is for consumption if someone has taken the time to make the body decay at such a rate. To me, that would imply something far more, something with purpose.
Oh, it's possible, but also there's a possibility that they viewed this almost like a fridge. You know, if you need to consume over a long period of time,
I see it.
Then you could keep coming back and topping up. You know, much like
I see.
You don't leave your milk out on the side. I mean,
So
sometimes I do, but that's because.
Yeah, I mean that would imply then that the body had potentially organs taken at different times.
It's possible.
Potentially, it's a good idea.
I don't understand why they'd leave it here, though.
Yes, seems perhaps not careless, but
Park. These are more questions, but thank you, Shelby.
is there any significance to this place? Are we on like a...
We're in Gorbans. We're in a park. We're in the bushes.
I was thinking more
We're in
mystical and, you know, is this not
Close enough to something?
We're in Sunnytown? Oh, of course we are. I haven't been here for like 10 years.
Might have been.
10 years ago, you were very busy, weren't you?
Well, about 10 years. They may have been longer. I don't remember exactly.
Of course. Okay. Is there anything else we can figure out from here? Should we move this body?
I could take it back with me, and inspect it more, but I can't promise that it won't,
Decay.
Time's not really my thing.
Is it a really bad idea to ask if Tess would like to talk to the person and ask what happened?
Last time I tried, I got a very angry spirit on the other side who basically tried to kill me. So,
Right. Okay.
yeah,
So
why not? Let's try it again.
It's really not also my thing. It might be better to have someone who's a bit more experienced with that side of existence. Because if something goes wrong, I can't really do anything about it.
Maybe
Give me 1 second. I take Shelby aside. You don't know anything about spirits, and yet you
I know absolutely nothing about spirits.
And yet, you set me up in a deal with fucking Gravestone.
Who?
You know when you helped me ward my camp?
Yes.
Yeah? You know how that gets protected?
Well, I don't know the details, no, but you asked me to set it up so that only you could get in there. And that's what I did, right? Well, I mean, you asked me and then I subcontracted to someone else who can do that type of thing.
Could you tell me their name?
I mean, why do you want to know? It's kind of you seem
Maintenance.
well. You seem a little bit frustrated, Cassius. I don't want you going to my friends and talking bad things about me and complaining that
I would never about you. This is just a maintenance situation.
Right. Well, what's wrong?
There's a giant fucking wolf in the forest.
Is that like a
It's like a spirit.
There's a big giant
And
wolf
it
spirit.
may have the ability to end reality.
Oh, I doubt
So-
it has the ability to end reality.
Well, you haven't seen this wolf, have you?
No,
So
that's true.
could I pretty please have the name of the person who did it?
I'll tell you what.
The name?
I'll take the body back, and I'll get in contact with them and ask if it's okay. You wouldn't want me telling people about you every time someone comes around asking about you, would you now?
That is a very fair and well-reasoned point.
I feel a little bit of sarcasm in your words, Cassius.
There's no sarcasm here. Just please remember that we are good friends and I managed to keep it together. I have temper issues.
I remember, yes.
Good. I'm sorry that we had to have words like this. Thank you for your help.
Of course. Well, I'll head back then. This has been altogether way too long outside, and I must get back to my work. However, I will take the body with me, and he, like, moves his hand and just kind of, like, starts moving towards him, floating.
Whoa. You're so cool. I
Thank
know
you.
I've already said it, but you really are so cool.
The coolest. I do owe you, Shelby.
I came outside for you, Cassius.
Exactly.
Also impressed. Quite a bit.
So, unless... Is there anything else before I...
We should, do you mind us using your front door? Come back with you.
If you want to, I guess, sure. But
That would
you know,
be-
you can just... But, sure.
There's a turf war going on, and we don't want to piss off the people who own this place.
Oh, okay. And, like, he, holds his hand out, opens a door that was never there, walks through it, the body, like, floating in behind him.
Yeah, I follow him through and try not to punch his lights out.
Okay. You other two want to come
Yeah,
and
I follow
as
through.
well?
Yeah.
When you get in, the body's nowhere to be seen.
Damn, you went
And
fast.
the chairs and it's just an empty warehouse again.
It's always good seeing you, Shelby.
Oh, of course, not a problem. And he's kind of like semi absorbed in his work now, where he's like lifting things up and like shaking them and putting them back down. There's nothing there, but
I will catch you later.
yeah, and don't worry, I won't forget. I'll speak to Carla.
Oh, by the way, do you know someone named Carla?
How do you know that name?
I just came across it at one point, and I just wanted to know how much you know about Carla.
I can't. Carla's a friend of mine. Can't betray confidences. I'm sorry, but
I heard they're really good with spirits. And I'm kind of looking for someone to help me with that.
Oh, yeah.
You do need to have one try to kill you recently.
Yeah, a spirit tried to kill me fairly recently when I tried to talk to it, so was kind of looking for someone to help me out. And came across the name Carla, but that was kind of it, so I wanted to see. I mean, you seem to know kind of like everyone, so.
and he's like completely stopped his work now, and he's kind of, he's turned around. He's like, confidences, friends, can't talk about things very, very private, wouldn't want to talk about things that you know and secrets, so can't. It's one of those things where it's just like, no. No.
It's all right.
No.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Are you sure?
It's not a convincing yes.
Are you under a spell where you can't talk about Carla?
I am not.
Say anything about Carla to prove me wrong.
Anything about Carla?
Witty. I'll give you that. I think it's under a spell.
Well, I've proved you
Are they in
wrong.
the
Thank
city?
you very much for being here. It's been a lovely day.
It's under a spell, Tess.
Cassius, I appreciate your visits as always. I'm sure next time we meet, you'll be able to find me. Goodbye. And you're outside.
I think Carla put a
There is
spell on.
only an open door. There is no closed door. And there is only one door.
Might have pushed him a little far there.
And also, just for the record, yes, he did indeed say, I'm sure next time we meet, you'll be able to find me. Which...
So backwards.
That was a whole thing, Cass.
Yeah, he's always been like that.
Yeah, so why are we even spending so much time worrying about what to do to the blessed? And I'm not entertaining a bomb, but you have a guy that can just put no.
Did you just roll a D100 and get a 100?
Yep.
That's scary. I don't like it.
What?
Oh, that's bad.
But
So, just...
Oh, perils of the warp, everyone.
So, I can't tell the viewers, and I can't tell your characters. Would you guys like to know where Shelby currently is?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay. If
Space.
Why do I feel like he's on Mars or something?
Antarctica or like a million miles away.
Holy shit.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Fucking Shelby, man.
that's gonna, sorry,
Hey.
sorry, Cassius, and also Josh. It will take him a while to deal with that whole situation.
Yeah.
So if you want to remove your point for now and put it in something else for a bit,
Okay.
You are not friends anymore.
Shelby's gonna be unavailable for a while until he can find his way back.
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
God damn it, Tess.
He said a name and I took a chance.
Worth a try. He's clearly under a spell. Sorry, in character.
Also,
he's clearly
like,
under a spell.
You literally led me in with that. Like that. Of course, Tess is gonna. She learned her lesson last time with Shelby. She's gonna fucking do it.
Yeah,
got what we need,
when Shelby's focused on work, he tends to not pay attention to what he's saying, unfortunately.
We need a colour.
However, as you carry on to your next destination, where are you going? Are you splitting up? Are you heading back somewhere? What's the plan here for you guys?
I was going to. Actually, I was gonna ask Cass. Do you think Gravestone would know about Carla?
If Carla struck the deal, then yes.
So, I mean, I wanted to go see Gravestone anyway because of the whole dead person reaching out and trying to kill me thing, and
Cass,
I
did
don't
you
want to learn
mention...
how to not do that.
Cass,
Yeah.
have we... Painting?
Painting, yes. Have we told you?
Did we do
I
that?
I'm starting to lose track of a few things.
Okay,
You don't
so
tell me much.
here's the deal. You guys keep talking. You're walking somewhere. When you decide where you're going, that's where you'll be going. I need to pee really quickly.
That's fine.
I think that Cass was vague with Marlowe, but really didn't tell him much anyway, because Marlowe was mad about it and then probably didn't tell us anything either.
Yeah.
We met
in
up.
character, Cass is going to be like, I'm pretty sure I told you.
You didn't.
Right.
Probably not. What are you talking about?
Oh, the thing I was saying to Shelby.
I am insight checking. Shit.
No, it's if he really wants to, well, Gravestone can probably tear a hole in the universe.
Yeah, I know.
What's the thing about the new people in the painting?
The new well, I mean, I told you were there.
Yes.
You didn't get that? I told
What
you we worked
painting?
it out together.
That there
What
were
painting?
There's a painting in the maze, and it's got new people in it because they died. And then Gravestone took them and put them in Kane's Wild Hunt,
There we go.
which he is a bloodhound for, I guess, sort of hunt dog for end of the world scenario. I don't know if that's true, but bad stuff.
So
Bad
what
spirit
exactly?
stuff.
What does that mean for these quote people? I guess.
They are hunters in the Wild Hunt.
So is that like an honor or something?
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing quite yet.
I'm assuming it's a fate worse than death. I mean, it's pretty much a given if you come back in the end days as the Legion of the Damned, which I think was a general vibe of that painting.
That's pretty much it.
But yeah, I'm assuming it's probably better to just, be upstairs instead. If that
We
even
recognize
exists, but-
any people in this painting, Cass?
I think we should go and ask Gravestone about it.
They didn't really have faces, to be fair. They're all just like skeletons and
Cass,
like ghosty
That's
things.
what.
are you?
Go and ask Gravestone. I have questions. You have questions. Let's go and ask Gravestone. Maybe he'll know a giant chicken.
I'm pulling Cass aside for a second.
Yeah. Oh,
Does Marlowe know?
what?
Does Marlowe know?
Marlowe was there. He saw the painting.
No, you fucking idiot. The gravestone.
Gravestone. Oh, I did tell him.
Well,
Hello?
cat's out of the bag. Guess you know that we killed Lamia and what's his face, Clay. So, all right, let's go.
Well, that's all right. Well, Chris doesn't, as I found out last night.
Yeah, as I found out that you know, but we weren't supposed to tell anyone. But cool.
Yeah,
cool,
still not that fond of killing, by the way, but
Yeah,
he did kill
yeah.
20
Well,
people for an
I-
introduction, so I'm sort of...
Yeah, I didn't kill
Yeah.
either of them. By the way, I was wholly against it.
On
And
my head
then-
bit.
Maybe we can go over the specifics with Chris.
Well, I have a pretty fucking clear idea, maybe, of who might have reached through the veil there and tried to strangle me. So
Well, yeah, that would make sense.
glad that you figured that out before I did.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So
Cass.
onwards,
We're off to Gravestone.
onwards to Gravestone. Okay.
I'm going to go... Yeah, last time I was around your dog, I pissed it off, so I'm just going to go Kip.
Oh yeah, we ended up in the
Three.
fucking river.
Yeah, so be polite, remember your manners, and could you ask it about Baba Yaga while you're there? I'm going to go just read a newspaper for a bit.
Just go
Oh,
find.
Go to the library and pick out. In fact, I'm going to write it down for you. He takes out a notebook, writes down like a list of 10 books from his library that he needs you to go and get, hands it to you.
And maybe while you're at it, call Hung and tell him you're not going to take that job.
Well, he already took the job, but if you,
Okay, then you're dropping the job, or
I assume many people have the job, but maybe. I don't know.
We can deal with this later. We're going to see a giant dog.
Yeah, good luck
About a
with
giant
that.
man. Or about a giant chicken, sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to go just sort of
I really
be
need to
me
learn
somewhere.
this stupid story to get into the woods on my own. If that's how it works.
Okay.
Oh, how it works.
So, as all of that happens, let's shift over to Chrys and to Nahari.
Back in time.
Diddle-oo, diddle-oo, diddle-oo. So, Wayne's World reference. Okay.
So, I guess we're hanging out today, Nahari.
I guess. Do you want to maybe go see Saturday? Help him out, scope out the blessed?
Well, I mean, did he not come? I guess he didn't come back, so I don't really know where he is. He's a bit weird. Do you know where he is? Like,
I
now?
I don't, but I assume he's somewhere scoping out the puzzle box, so that's where I would head. We may not see him.
He can't have stayed over daytime though.
True. Fair point.
Like,
I
where?
don't
Because
know.
where's this flat? Because I didn't go last time. Maybe it's there.
So I know where the building is, but I don't actually know the apartment. Marlowe didn't take me all the way upstairs, which is 100% understandable. So.
Yes. But it's in Flintbridge, just a few blocks over.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we could go there. And I'm gonna be honest, have been a little bit clumsy in the past, so it's not always the smoothest sneaking experience when I try.
Good to know.
But let's go. Let's see if he's got anything first, I guess.
Sure.
So,
In terms of special operations, Chrys is the coteries go loud option.
yeah, she didn't mute her phone. She kicked a bottle. Like, it's weird because she has points in stealth, but it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I mean only if you'd like, but maybe I could give you some pointers. I do get a significant boost from my powers, but I've been sort of doing stealth operations for a while now, so maybe I could teach you some stuff. Maybe you could teach me some combat stuff because I definitely have a lot to learn there.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
seem to be-
okay. Nahari has just endeared herself to Chrys exponentially. Yeah, I mean that sounds good.
Nahari,
Oh.
you might even be able to teach Chrys some martial arts.
Can we trade?
Sure,
Ooh.
I would love that.
Um,
I haven't had anyone to spar or practice with in quite some time.
Do you remember the name of the
So is it Tatib?
Tatib?
Tatib, yeah.
Well, we have to do this first, because for really good reason, I'm sure. And then we could totally go to the woods and spar, or even Selena and Caber are fun to spar with.
Sure. I haven't met them yet. I'm down.
Okay.
You remember when you got hazed before?
It's great.
Oh shit.
I guess we're gonna set off, and Chrys is gonna just actually lock the door and do the security pull off that we do have,
Which is not much.
which is not much.
I kind of see her doing that, and I'm just like, I would love to upgrade your security so much. I have the skills, just not the funds.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned earlier, if we could just free up my funds. They froze my accounts because they found this identity. All I need to do is either sneak into the bank or send someone in that looks like me, maybe, that could dominate a teller and just shoot the funds over to another ID. That's it. And then I would have
Well, where's
plenty.
the bank? Was like,
Unfortunately,
where's the
it's-
bank you have to go in?
It's in the territory of the blessed. That's the only
Oh.
kind of negative. But it's not
Okay.
super close to the puzzle box, I think, Cheapy.
No, it's actually very close to Gorbin's territory, and it's kind of like on the road. It's on the same road as you don't know this, but Marlowe's cinema.
I know, because we picked him up there last time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Well, we'll see what Saturday has to say, and then we can look. To be honest, though, we're gonna have to make our way through Gorbins as well. So,
Are you guys not on good terms with him?
no,
You are.
Got it.
Gorbin, the one that tried to
Publicly.
move against us.
Yeah, publicly you're on good terms.
Well, he pretends to be friendly and then goes to move against us and totally would have been fine even if nobody had done anything to help us with that. But should we just go? Let's go.
Sure.
Head over to Saturday's.
I love how Chrys just sidesteps dealing with her issues and just
It's fine.
moves right
Fine.
on.
It's fine. If other things to do.
Well, I can help you with this particular problem. Saturday's not there.
I hope he's all right.
Well, we didn't plan this. Okay. Oh God. Okay. We can try go to the bank.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that. Oh no.
Sounds like a plan.
You got like half an hour till the bank closes, so
Yep.
So you don't have any dominate skills or anything like that, right?
I'm really bossy.
I wonder if maybe once the bank actually closes, I can just sneak in and hack a computer or something. You could just
Oh wait, if you're invisible, you could hide inside.
True. Actually,
No?
fair point. Yeah, if we get there before they close.
Don't.
The
tell
only thing
Tess.
is,
She will get you to rob the bank.
well, I'm not totally opposed, but for this particular case, I just want my funds that I've earned.
also, Nahari, one of the things you'll be aware of is they are watching the bank.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
So the only thing is, I think what we would have to do is have, like, I'd either have to go invisible at a distance and walk in with someone else, just to get someone to open the door, pretty much. Because if they see me, I did change my look to be a little bit less conspicuous, but
Your
they
hair's
know, yeah, and they do know that I do that, so they're probably watching. I don't know if
Well-
they know you.
Yeah. Probably, but it'll be fine. I'm only going to the bank, right?
Yeah, I mean, you'd just be walking in, and I'd be right next to you. I just wouldn't be visible to anyone. You could just pretend you're opening an account or something. Distract the teller.
Great. Okay. This seems fine. Let's wait. I don't have a fake ID though. I'll just distract them. It'll be fine.
I can make those, but I need the tech, the gear to make it happen. So hopefully this will give us the funds to make that possible.
Okay. Well, we have a dodgy laptop that we recorded a murder on. No, we it wasn't. It was, anyway, let's.
So who's are you
One
both
thing
going
I'm
in,
thinking
or-
of. One thing I'm thinking of mechanically is I don't know whether or not to basically tell Gorbin that we're going through his territory.
It'll be standard, like
yeah,
yeah.
it's like
it's whether you want it or not.
yeah.
Saying
Can
if you're
I-
not staying, you don't really have to.
Yeah. I'll say we'll just go through.
Okay.
I'm not specific about where either.
All right.
Ugh.
Head through. See the old cinema, much as it is. A few kids standing out the like by an alleyway to the side of it. Head past it. See the bank. It's still lit up, but it's quite quiet around here.
What does it
Okay.
look like? Like, are there people inside?
There are a couple of people. It's not like a massive bank. It's a fairly small kind of like just brick of building, basically.
So,
You know, cameras, like as per usual, and but it's got one of those kind of you walk in and then you walk to the sides to go around like kind of a slab of wall, so you can't actually see inside.
Great.
so maybe I stop Chrys like a block or so, maybe 2 blocks away,
Mhm.
and I say, okay, so I'm gonna basically go invisible and silent. You won't be able to hear me or see me, but I'll just keep I'll keep my hand on your hand or your shoulder or something, so you know that I'm with you, and just kind of keep pace with you. So when you
Okay.
open the door, just kind of open it wide, and I'll go right in after you. And then just give me, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes to do what I need, and then head on out.
Okay.
Or
yeah.
am I staying until everybody leaves?
Well,
Chibi,
if you can do it in 15 minutes, like,
You won't know until you know what's inside.
yeah, that's true.
So
okay, well,
How about this? So we'll go in, and you can pretty much just either wait until I brush your shoulder again, like I'll tap your shoulder like that, and there'll be nobody there. If I'm done, or if I don't do that before the bank closes, it's because I had to stay. It's taken me longer. So in that case, just head on out. I don't want you to get stuck inside or anybody to know that you're there for any weird reason. I don't want you to put yourself at risk.
question.
So just leave me in there.
Mechanical question, so I don't have to look up the rules. Josh, I believe obfuscate level 2 doesn't affect mechanical devices. Is that correct?
If you've only got level 2, then cameras will be able to see you.
Yeah.
Can I accidentally disable the cameras with will it disable other things?
Are you asking me if you could summon your shadows inside the bank?
Yes.
Because you can do that.
oh,
It wouldn't be a good idea, but you can
Yeah.
do that.
be like locked down, right?
Just like tentacles of shadows going like, hello! How willing are you to kill everyone inside the bank and possibly the policemen who turn up afterwards?
I wasn't gonna say anything to see what happened. Sorry, that's mean. Okay, well, what if we could go into a little office thing, maybe talk about a mortgage? We do that, right? Putting you in an office, and then distract the mortgage person, and then you can use their computer, right? No, I don't know. How are you hacking this bank?
Yeah, I mean, any computer that's out in the open that doesn't have a person at it will serve my purpose. The problem really is the cameras. If they have someone actively watching the cameras, then they'll see me accessing their computer. That's kind of the issue. And I don't know. So I assume that they're watching the bank, like they actually have someone, like, I don't know, Shibi, would they have someone watching the front door, or would they have someone watching the cameras of the bank, or would they just have like a promise from the bank to call them if I show up?
It could be one or all of those things. They have a tendency to infiltrate, so they might have got the either seduced the security guards to join them for that specific type reason, or maybe they replaced them or saw that they got fired, put someone else in there. They could just have hacked. They have a couple of other tech heads who do that type of thing, so they might just be chucked into the camera's feed. Would you like me to help out a little bit here.
Please.
You have like an hour or so. You could just have Chrys go in for a menial question, scope out the area, see what's there, and then come back and make another decision.
Okay. Are you okay? Would you be okay with doing that, Chrys? Maybe just going in and checking it out. I'll just stay. I'll go invisible and silent, like 2 blocks away, and just watch. And if I have the burner phone Marlowe got me, if I see anyone from the Blessed anywhere near here, I'll immediately text you to get out of Dodge.
Yeah, I mean, just going in and having a look, it's not a big deal, right? So, just a bank.
Thanks.
Okay. Back in a minute then?
Cool.
And she's just not even being subtle. She's going to go straight to the...
Yeah, I'm just
Straight
invisible.
straight
Like
to the...
I'm following her, but invisible. Just to kind of like from a very far distance, keep an eye on the front door.
Okay. Maybe like from an alleyway, like across the
Yeah.
road and down the ways a bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. As you walk in, there's a security guard. Like as you walk in and round, there's a security guard there. Got a little podium and he's standing there. Roll me a wits awareness.
Okay. Oops. Nearly clicked strength awareness then.
I'm still looking at that 100. Like, jeez. You don't see any noticeable cameras inside. You thinking about re-rolling that?
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah, that's fair.
I got 1 more success.
You don't see any noticeable cameras inside.
Hmm.
This is the fun of being a storyteller, you see, because they're still not sure if there are cameras.
I'm
or
like,
not.
huh. And you say
It's
noticeable
like,
cameras.
I rolled pretty
so it
well,
could be that
so
they're hidden cameras.
yeah, I rolled pretty well, so the only thing I wouldn't see is hidden cameras, right?
No. And in terms of like people in there, obviously it's nighttime, so it's going to be quite quiet. But like, how busy is it? Like, what's the layout?
There's it's pretty simple actually. There's like a little office area with a computer. There's someone there in like, you know, suit and tie, like typing stuff up. And there's 2 tellers, one of whom is currently dealing with a customer, the other of whom is looking at you, and a little like number flashes up on like a little display, and you hear cashier number 2, please.
Oh no. Chrys she's gonna panic a little bit and go to the teller.
Okay.
This is not in the plan.
The middle-aged lady, dressed in the bank uniform. She's got a little necklace on. It's like a circle with 2 like tails coming off it.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to B&E Bank. How can I help you today?
I was thinking about opening an account, but how long are you left open for today? Don't wanna be a nuisance.
Oh, no problem. Probably about 40 more minutes.
Oh wow, you're open really late, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we could do that. Do I need anything to with me to open an account?
ID for a start.
Oh well, hang on. Pretend to search in her pockets. It's just like,
No.
I guess I left my purse at home.
Proof of address as well, and the other
Right.
things that you need for a bank, which Sheepy isn't to make an account. That Sheepy isn't 100%.
I think that's probably
there's,
about it.
It's been a long time since I opened an account.
Right. Okay. At least I know. Is there anything else I probably need? Just those, and then I can probably go get them. And I might come back tonight, or I might have to wait until tomorrow. Well, thank you for the information,
Of course.
and good night.
Have a good night.
Bye. And just gonna like just out.
Okay.
In a nonchalant way.
Can I do a wits awareness just to make sure I don't see any blessed like outside the bank anywhere.
What's awareness, please? Chris and Anna. Also, it's Bristol and Edinburgh Bank is what it's called. Just so that it's B&E. You see.
That's breaking and entering. That's breaking and entering.
B&E Bank is so dumb. You see no signs of visible people around. As in, you see nothing suspicious or anyone who stands out to you.
Okay. So I'm exactly still in the same spot that she left me. So,
Yeah.
you know, if you come back and like start
Come back.
talking to the air, I'm there.
Hurry.
I'm still here.
Okay.
She can't hear you.
No
oh.
hurry.
Okay, I turn off my silence. I'm still invisible.
Oh,
like, no.
sorry. You do need to roll me a rouse check for your invisibility. Silence of. Keep wanting to call it. Oh, you do not get hungrier. So please carry on.
So like I turn off my silence and I'm like, I'm here. Don't
Oh,
worry.
God.
Thank
That's a bit
you.
weird.
Yeah. Fun though.
Well, I didn't see any cameras. There is a security guy in the entry like foyer thing.
Mhm.
And then I'll just give it a basic layout. Like there's the offices and there's the tellers but they're open for like another 40 minutes. So I panicked and I said I'd have to come back with ID and stuff. So
Okay.
seemed like the thing to do. So not sure how viable it is because it's quite late. And they're really aggressive with wanting to help you out.
Seemed about normal for a bank for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, those darn pushy tellers.
How urgent is this money really?
I mean, it's not urgent. It would just be nice. I think it would help you guys because I could set up cameras on the outskirts of your territory and maybe, you know, have them piped back to the office. If I could set up a room there with some computers and things like that. If I'm calm and in a safe space, my powers generally don't go too crazy with technology. It's this new thing. I kind of like, if I'm stressed, I tend to break stuff. But if I'm calm and in a safe place, it's fine. So I would love to be able to help you guys out with that. You could watch.
Well, if we do a loop of the bank, I know where the offices are, so we could look at the windows.
Sure.
Because if we go through the front door, I mean, I don't know. There wasn't any cameras I saw. There was just that one security guy. So you could try your sneaky.
So the problem is the front door itself and if there are any hidden cameras, right? If I'm invisible, how do I, like, if they see the door randomly opening by itself,
I'll
is
go
it
in
like
again.
a sliding door? Oh,
But like,
1 sec, please. Chris and also Nahari, roll me a intelligence streetwise.
ooh.
You may reroll if you like. Either of you
reroll
may
two.
reroll 2.
what is it? Just
Intelligence.
2D?
Just 2d10, yeah. You both got. No, that's a 3 success and a 2 success. Chris, have you ever heard of a bank that didn't have cameras on the inside?
That's why visible.
If it doesn't have cameras, it may have some other kind of security.
I think we'll just have to make some more money in a hurry, okay?
All right. I guess it is too risky, especially with just the two of us.
I don't know. It just seems.
It is. I don't want, even if I was to go in and the blessed were to show up, I don't want them to see you. I would have to do questionable things to get away again. I'd kind of rather not. if I can avoid it.
Yeah, I don't want you to break my phone. I'm not being funny.
We can always come back, right? At
Well,
least now
while
we
we're
sort of
here-
know the layout.
We may as well.
Okay.
Snoop.
I think that's a no. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, there's a possibility for this to work. So, Chris, please roll me an intelligence occult.
Okay.
Now I'm confused.
2 successes.
You remember seeing the symbol that she was wearing on her necklace? Possibly in one. No, the bank teller.
Oh.
Possibly on one of Cass's dumb books.
Oh.
But that's all you get. It's just like, it's vaguely familiar.
I have no idea what book or anything either, right?
Could have been like a Fables story, or it could have been like
Could you draw the
Dogs
symbol?
Monthly.
Chris hasn't told you
Mm.
yet. Chris has a tendency to not tell people things, and I'm sorry she's not going to tell.
Also, like it's one of those things where
Sorry.
like it's one of those things where like narratively it doesn't hit that much importance for her. It's just like a twig in her
It's
mind.
like,
where
I
she's
feel like
yeah.
weird. So irksome. I think when we end up going back, she will have a look for the book because she's gonna. But
Okay.
like for right now, yeah. Unless you've got like £1 million, then yeah, we can just make more money, right?
I have a nest egg, but I mean, it's just it's gonna keep sitting there. They're not doing anything with it, as far as I know. So
Gets interest. You know, unless they stole it all, in which case it's gone.
that would suck. Yeah, I think for now we took a look. We have a better idea of what to expect if we come back.
Yeah, I don't really know how your hacking would work. I'm not gonna lie. So that's not my. You know, Tess would probably be good at this.
Yeah, I'll ask her. I'll definitely ask her when we get back. I mean, we just don't know enough, right? If we
Oh yeah.
go in, maybe no one sees us, maybe someone sees us, and then we're in big trouble. So
I mean, everyone wants to see me, so.
right. So we can hold off. It's totally fine.
I did have a thought, but it was of the people who are watching the cameras would see Nahari on the camera, but they're not necessarily in person either. So the people in person wouldn't see her, and the people on camera would see her, but they don't necessarily know that she's not there on either.
Yeah.
But
I had a similar thought, but we don't have a quick way to get away either. Like for
Yeah.
that, we totally need Tess in her car or something. So I was going to bring that up when we're
well, since we're already trespassing, shall we have a snoop?
sure.
What could go wrong?
Wait, were you having a snoop on?
Puzzle box.
The puzzle box?
We'll just go by there.
We'll just
maybe?
have a
like not too
look,
close.
right? Yeah, no, I don't want to go inside. But we're already here, so
Sure.
this could go great. I think.
I'm just gonna turn silence back on and hold your shoulder. I would recommend you stick to the shadows and don't get too close. If I see someone that I know, like an enforcer that I know, and they're heading away from the puzzle box, I'd totally recommend we follow them.
Okay.
And then you turn silence on, because otherwise Chris didn't hear that.
Right. I was saying I'll turn silence on once we're heading off.
Okay.
I turn silence on. Tell Chris my plan. What could go wrong?
No, I said I will
Oh, sorry.
turn silence
That's
on.
what I thought. I
I'll
thought you
turn
meant like
silence.
it got turned. Okay. Right. Okay. We can do this. It'll be fine. and then we'll have loads of info. It'll be great, and then they will leave us alone.
So
Just
getting
don't get too close.
getting closer to the puzzle box. It gets a bit busier because you know it's a night spot. It's open later. More people wandering about. But as Chrys, as you're walking up towards it with Nahari in tow, a kind of like bedraggled, dirty, possibly homeless man like steps out with his hand out, like, you know, fingerless gloves and all that, and says, could you give me some money?
I don't actually have any. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a shame. Chrys, what are you doing?
And just gonna take a closer look at it.
Do I recognize
is it
Saturday's
Max?
voice?
Oh wait, is it Saturday?
It's Saturday, yeah.
I turn off silence for now because we're standing
I'm
still.
snooping. What are you doing?
I was actually undercover, keeping an eye on the blessed. You're walking up in straight to them.
Well, I was gonna sneak now.
Please, just a little bit of change.
Just dig it, like a show of digging in her pockets, a bit like, okay, well, we just wanted to know how it's going, and we couldn't find you at home, so.
It's because I was undercover.
Well, you're doing great. Okay, good job.
Have you found anything out?
Not yet. I have been keeping an eye on the puzzle box in the surrounding area. I have done light following of one of them.
Oh,
But
where did he go?
I didn't. I don't know. I did not want to follow too closely. I just wanted to see when they left and what kind of direction they went.
I'll go that way.
Could you tell us which direction and anything at all about the person? Maybe what they looked like.
The person was One moment. Oh, that opened in the wrong place. There we go. They were quite short and toned, muscles. Woman. Looked like she could handle herself.
It might be Cersei, who is the leader of the enforcers here.
And I never met Cersei.
Yeah, that might be a really good person for us to follow.
We'll go do that. Tell us which way.
My advice would be for now to ease off on it, just purely because you're not the right person. No offense, but you're not the right person to be doing covert operations.
That's rude.
Not accounting for mysterious voice in the. But
I can be perfectly stealthy.
I'm sure you can in the dark with pillows on your feet. But for now, maybe you leave it to me.
Expect a report tomorrow.
I cannot come back for a while. I am staying with some friends.
Well, you can find a way to get a message to us.
Is this your corner where you hang out? Because I can always come back. Like, maybe I'll check on you tomorrow at the same time. I'll be invisible. You'll just hear my voice.
I cannot promise that. We get moved on and
I could stay and just wait and see if she comes by.
If
Chrys could head back.
If you like, but if you're staying, I will have to talk to my friends to let you stay with them for the daytime.
I'll probably head back before it gets too close to that. I just want to see if maybe I can get an idea of where she goes, because following her, I know she makes trips to the warehouses. I know she makes trips to various offices. It'd be amazing to know where their locations are.
Very well. I will move on to another spot and see what I can find there. Chrys, I say this with warmth and affection. Please go home.
I'll meet you there in an
Farewell.
hour. Okay, Chrys?
Chrys is storming off. It's like very well spun around.
Stupid French people with their stupid good points.
She's not going home though. She's just leaving.
Yeah.
Fine. But I think she's gonna head over into the wilds territory a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Fine.
Just gonna go around the courts.
Because she's already in the blessed territory. Why not make it worse?
And Nahari, you'd like to stay there for about an hour?
Yeah, I just want to kind of hang out with Saturday for a little bit, maybe talk to him about what he's seen and tell him a little bit about my thinking of alternatives to his bomb plan. A little bit more sneaky, a little bit more on the down low plans. I'm cool with taking out the blessed. That's my ultimate goal. So I would love to see that happen. I just don't want it to be in such a potentially explosive, not in a physical sense, but in a like other factions in the city getting mad at Memoria, which is my only haven, humans finding out, breaking the Masquerade, things like that way.
You do realize that I was not necessarily saying this is the option that we have to go with. It is just the most efficient one.
I can see your point with that. I disagreed rather loudly, partly because I would really like for Chrys and Marlowe to be a little more accepting of me. But also because I really do think it's risky for them. Like, I see your point that it's more efficient, but I mean, if we just take out, if we as Memoria, I don't know if I can really call myself one of them yet, but if Memoria takes out a faction that they have bad blood with in such a sort of attention-bringing way, completely decimates them, I don't think it'll look as good or as competent to the other factions. I think doing more of a surgical strike, surveilling the various members of the ministry that are here, taking out their side operations, maybe passing on information to others like Talia, stuff like that might be better. It might be a sort of a more surgical strike way to take them out.
I can see the benefits of that. And my idea was only if we wanted to do something now and quickly. If we are being slow and fastidious, then
I think it's better.
More secretive surgical option is indeed better.
Thank you for your surveillance here, by the way. I appreciate it. I'm sure the coterie does too.
That's not a problem. And he like stares at you for a second. He's still got that kind of like slight sway, and he kind of looks like he's like semi-rambling to himself.
Because I'm not actually
because
visible.
you're not actually there, yeah. Well, you are there, but you're not visible to anyone.
Yeah. Just a homeless man bubbling to himself. I'm just kind of like leaning up against the wall next to him, all like chilling.
I don't know about Marlowe, but for Chrys, it's quite simple. Martial arts is pretty much all she cares about. If you can engage her there, then you can win her over.
I've started to a little bit. I do know Tatib. It's kind of what I'm trained in, and I'd love to learn what she knows. I definitely could use more martial training.
Well, unless there's anything else, I should go and puke in an alleyway for a bit to maintain my cover.
Sounds like a good plan. Thanks for your help and advice again.
Good luck, Nahai.
You too. Stay safe.
And he wanders off.
Yeah, I turn silence back on. I don't know how much time has passed.
10 minutes, so.
So maybe I just kind of settle in. If there's no one walking by, I'm just gonna stay in this spot since he said he saw Cersei, maybe. And just kind of wait and see if I see her. And if I don't see her, then after about maybe another 30 minutes or so, I'll probably head back to the coterie, to the home.
You unfortunately don't see anyone you recognize in terms of enforcers, etc. You see a few people who you're like, like they go in, they come out, but nothing kind of a solid lead of anything. So yes, you would head back in that case.
Just head back, yeah.
Okay. Let's finish up by swapping over to Cassius and Tess, who I believe are wandering through the mist.
Cass is mumbling the story underneath his breath. Meanwhile, he's like
with like covered so that so it's even harder for Tess to hear. No, he's just half-assing it. Yeah. Okay.
No, this could go really badly, right?
I mean, could it go worse than me, potentially dying from a spirit that was very, very angry?
Yes.
I'll take my chances.
And you walk out through the mist into an little open area with 2 gravestones.
Wait, 2 gravestones?
Mm-hmm.
Has it always been 2 gravestones?
Nope.
That wasn't there before.
Nope. Go read it if you want.
I'm gonna go over and read it.
I can't remember what it says. Did I say what it said?
I didn't think you told us what it said.
Okay. There's nothing on it. I was like, oh god, did I tell you that there's something on it? No, yeah, no, there's nothing on it.
Gravestone. You can be a big wolf if you want.
You hear the pad of 4 steps getting closer. You see the red eyes light up as they get closer, and then the eyes move down to more head height, and out steps Clay.
Hey, Gravestone.
Why?
Greetings and salutations.
Oh God, why? Every time. Like, come on, Gravestone. You can pick any form would be better than this.
Well, it was this, or it was a certain hot number in a green dress. I thought you'd prefer this one.
Why not the big wolf? I liked the big wolf. It was scary and not traumatizing.
Apologies for my garb, then. How can I help you today, Cassius?
I
very
think
on point.
Cass has some trouble with this particular persona.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have questions. Both of us. Why don't you start, Tess?
Oh, yeah, sure. Of course. I'll start. Hey, a spirit tried to kill me.
They do that.
Thanks for the warning. I don't know who it was, and I don't know how to not let it happen again, so I need help with that.
What help are you exactly expecting from me?
I don't know, knowledge in how to avoid being strangled by a ghostly hand?
I haven't gone anywhere, little one.
Yeah, but you know
you're
the
always
spirits,
welcome
right?
to come and learn from me.
That's what I'm here for.
What I'm saying is, you could have come here before things started trying to kill you, and then maybe I could have taught you
I did come here before. And you're like, well, what do you want? And I was like, I don't know. And how am I supposed to know what I want to learn if I haven't experienced anything?
Feels like please teach me not to die is a pretty simple need.
You know, I can't tell if you're being a smartass or if it's that body that you're in that is making you seem even worse than usual.
Flip a coin.
Fucking dick. Yes, please teach me not to die.
Of course.
It's very vague. But
For a start, I'm assuming you were around or near a dead body which was previously deceased by means of murder.
assumed so, yeah.
Well, that's your first mistake. Nasty wraiths and ghoulies tend to enjoy being around a good murder.
Okay.
You're not that type of medium.
Right.
You might even be like extra small.
Good. Cool. Great. Awesome. Hate that. Okay. So don't talk to bodies that are murdered.
I doubt you were talking to the body that was murdered.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I can I tell what kind of who it was who was reaching through and trying to kill me?
Probably someone who wanted to do some harm to you or to anyone in the near vicinity. Unless you saw a face or talked to them or had some kind of interaction opposed from just attempted murder, I can't really help you with that.
Yeah, right now, one of the few people I can imagine probably would be Lamia, because I didn't realize that giving you a body would mean A, that you'd inhabit the visuals, and B, that it would great hunt.
No. Oh, sorry. I cough over all of that.
What?
I had something in my throat. It was.
Are you serious?
Do you need a minute? Should I?
Oh no! You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead, Cass? Because by all means.
Allow me to help out a minute bit here. Miss Aquila, do you remember our talk about what it is you can do and what it is I can do? And what is others can do?
You can basically rip a hole in the fabric of whatever and a whole bunch of dead beasties or whatever come out and...
And your little French friend, he can summon them. He can place them places. He has manipulation at his hands. You're neither of those things. You're not a punch and you're not a manipulation. You're like a soothing balm, as it were.
Ugh.
So you remember what it is you do?
Allow them to pass through peacefully. But then how am I supposed to do that with a dead body? The ghouls and whatever mean things want to come in and choke the life out of me.
What's peaceful about being murdered?
I mean, you're dead. Guess it's not. I mean, I'm dead. It's not really peaceful, but...
And after you were killed in such a untimely fashion, I imagine you were a little bit pissed off about it, might have lashed out against anyone. That's the kind of energy you got around a body like that, you know?
Yeah, but for how long?
How long does it take to get over being murdered?
Well, it's been... 8 months for me now, and I'm still kind of annoyed.
My advice then is come back in 8 months and see what you can see.
Fine, whatever. Okay. So cool.
But if you'd like to develop your abilities so you can be a bit more accurate with who you soothe, if you'd like to explore that direction a little bit more, you know I'm always here. You just have to come and ask.
I am asking now.
Sure.
How do I direct it a little more easily?
We'll come back to that. We'll go on to Cassius now. Well,
Oh, okay.
No. Just purely because it's going to take more than wax on, fucking wax off. All right. There's actual lessons to be learned in this area.
God. It does piss me off that, you look like him, but...
Well, as I said, there were two choices. What do you want from me?
Yeah, the other one would have been worse, I think, yeah. But why not the wolf? God.
I don't particularly want you trying to straddle me on my own sacred ground.
Okay, all right, listen. I'm over that phase of my life. Also, I can very much tell that it's not the same person. And by the way,
yes.
You should be so lucky. I'm gonna go sit down and pout.
Cassius.
Well, first off, I want to just apologize for Marlowe. I understood the message you sent loud and clear when we landed in a river. And also, I was wondering, someone called Carla?
Sure. Nice girl. Bit young for my taste, but whatever.
For your taste? Sorry?
Sorry.
Oh God, you really do take on his Ugh.
Oh. Well, that's gross.
Turn a phrase.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering if you knew where she was.
Yeah. Like right now?
Well, I mean, in general.
Yeah.
But maybe right now.
Yeah, I know where she is.
Oh, where?
Just there. He puts his arm out and it disappears.
That's not super
I can't
helpful.
really get many directions from that. You know that, right?
That's where she is.
Where are you pointing to?
There. If you don't understand, then I can't help you, mate.
I'm
You
going
wouldn't be
to walk
able to
over
go
to
there
that
anyway.
spot where the arm disappeared.
Yeah.
I'm assuming my arm doesn't disappear.
No. One of the drawbacks of what she is.
She a mage, right? Like a sorcerer or something?
I mean, I don't know. The name changes as time goes on, but yeah.
Someone who can manipulate whatever.
It's like a Merlin.
Yeah, okay.
A wizard.
Nice guy. 8 mushrooms.
8 mushrooms.
A lot of
That makes so
mushrooms.
much sense.
Yeah.
Makes so much fucking sense with the whole eagle thing. Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, thanks, sort of. It was...
Can you get in touch with her?
It's not really something I want to do.
Why is that?
No.
We have an understanding.
Like the understanding we have?
More, she doesn't bother me. I don't bother her.
She must have bothered you when she made the contract for me, right?
We came to an agreement, as we always do.
What was the agreement?
Keep everyone out. Turn them away if they don't say the right phrases in the right way. At the right time. With the right inflection. I mean, you know this, right?
Okay, so there wasn't anything else to that then?
No. It's not something she can do personally, but lo and behold.
Well, you've done a damn good job of it. What did she give you in exchange?
Oh, roll me a charm persuasion. Your lucky gravestone likes you.
Okay.
I'm not sure I can aid in this in any way.
Charisma persuasion plus
Bless you.
4?
Thank you.
No. And also not plus attractiveness if you're wearing that suit.
Can
Would
I
I
put
be
ore in
able to
there?
help with this in any way?
You just sulked off and stomped. You're not very charming or persuasive currently.
I mean, I'm still here.
I'm a grumble.
I'm grumbling. I'm grumbly.
Yeah.
I'm
can
invested though.
Cassius much more knows the way to deal with gravestone than anyone else, I feel.
Maybe.
You can take a +1 just because of relationship with gravestone that you've fostered so far.
I wanna know what the nature of this deal is, so I'm gonna rouse for this.
That's fair.
This is a terrible idea. Because I'm getting to 4 hunger now.
You don't get hungrier.
What? What? What do you mean he doesn't get hungrier?
What the fuck does that mean?
What do you mean? That's a 6. Holy shit.
Would you like to reroll?
I don't think there's anything I can reroll.
Yeah, you can reroll one dice.
Oh my god, what are you?
What do you mean?
One hunger die?
You can re-roll your hunger dice.
Oh.
Duh.
I mean, you may as well, right? Just
I mean,
If you want.
fucking
don't
do
have
it,
to.
Cass.
Yeah,
Fucking do
all right,
it.
fine.
do it.
God.
Do it now.
We're like on
peer
the cusp
pressure,
of a
Jesus.
fucking milestone here, okay?
Do
Like
it.
7 successes.
7 successes. Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
I found out
tells us.
her real name.
So not Carla then.
No,
Cass.
only for the last like 50 years or so.
50.
Did you not read The Wizard of Earthsea? Come on.
No, I didn't.
Oh my god. Every kid reads this, okay? Real name for a wizard. That's like how you control a wizard.
That's not how it works, but
It's like their whole thing, right?
no.
Ah. Okay.
But
That's some fairy bollocks.
I've been spending a couple of centuries trying to figure it out, so
So it doesn't help you control a person?
But she's trying to keep who she is a secret at the very least. I recognize that.
she's more playing a game. Which, if she's playing a game with me, should give you an idea of
Oh. Well, that's not good.
So it's not really a secret, it's just something that took me 200 years to figure out.
I'm done. I hate you. I fucking hate you. I'm done. I've said everything I need to in chat.
He's fucking gone.
Oh my god. Oh my
Bam Bam
fucking
is the
god.
new cast member.
Yay.
Falls over a lot.
Cass is entirely without context for this, so he's just like, I'm a little out of my depth here. I realize would it be rude to ask the real name of Carla, sorry?
Marlowe.
Can you tell me?
For a sacrifice.
I look very briefly at Tess. And
I'm just like,
Oh, don't worry. I don't need
suppose you can't.
I don't need a material body right now. Let's say 4 sacred cows, 2 goats, and a doe. To be payable at your own leisure, but don't take too long.
4
Don't
cows,
take-
2 goats, and
and
a
a
doe.
doe.
Sacred cows? What kind of rituals are we talking here? Is there like a book?
Oh yeah, what makes a cow sacred?
Yeah.
Depends on the religion. Take a pick.
I'll look it up.
Do we have an accord?
I honestly, I don't necessarily have a problem with getting you those things. I mean, you've never asked me before, aside from in general sacrifices, but
Wait, why animals? Don't you normally?
Would you prefer humans?
Well, no, but
I was trying to tailor the request to the people currently in front of me. I know it probably wouldn't bother Cassius as much, but
I do appreciate that, actually. Decent amount. Okay. I didn't realize there was flexibility in that. Okay. I mean, I'm cool with that. I mean, I can certainly go buy some cows and goats. Sacredly.
well, the thing is, I don't know much about Carla, so honestly, trading for the true name of someone that I don't know who she is
I imagine you'll know her.
well, when I figure out the name, when I hear the name,
Have we met her before?
You'd probably remember, so I doubt it.
well, that's ominous as fuck.
Oh, now I'm just really curious. Cass, come on, can we do this? If
Well-
he's gonna hype it up like this, I'm just gonna. Well, get the cows and the goats and you can get the
And the
dough.
dough.
You
Okay.
get the dough.
Okay, fine. Is there anything you need me to do with these animals?
Or me.
Nothing specific.
Bring them here,
Yes.
I assume.
And sacrifice them.
Sacrifice them.
Like bloodletting kind of thing.
Again, religion of your choice. I'm happy with anything.
I know a few.
Hellenistic?
I'm partial to the Celtic, Gaelic
Druids?
sacrifices. Druids, very nice. I like them.
Well,
Although they were much more like splayed on a stone and innards taken out and, you know, etc.
that was for augury.
Yeah, sure.
Burning?
Not
In a
really
forest?
something that is my cup of tea, as Cassius said, in a forest, and also it's not really your lot's thing, is it?
Well,
It would be a problem for us, yeah.
for you.
We're going to talk about that later. Okay, I'll get you the animals, and then you'll tell me who this person is, and then
I'll tell you now.
Oh, you are much easier to deal with than the normal type of person. You're much more generous.
No one's ever gone back on a deal with me.
I wouldn't want to go back on a deal with you. You've been so nice lately.
So, an accord.
I agree.
Steps forward, holds out his hand.
Are you gonna carry that yourself?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You don't have to. It'll be easier with two of us.
Sure, if you want to help. I
But
think
you're
about
doing it
asking
somewhere.
Gravestone to change to someone else for a moment while I shake, but before I shake his hand.
There's a slight itching on your palm as you shake hands. When your hand comes away, there's like a circle, eye, pyramid, like kind of spiky going out. A pact has been agreed. Miss Keeler,
Yeah.
same thing.
Eh.
Shake hands.
Ooh.
Little itchy. And you got a little tattoo. Nice little tattoo on your...
Huh. See, I always thought I'd look good with hand tattoos.
So, time for my side of the agreement.
Cheers.
Morgan. And I send there.
What? Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Are you serious?
Morgan
dear.
Freeman. The coterie knew they were in trouble.
Ever since they
Not
got
quite
those
how much.
tattoos,
The
coterie knew that they were in trouble.
Oh man, you guys made an error, I think.
Really?
That's fine. We'll get some
Did you see Josh's reaction? He's so happy.
No, yeah, he's happy, but like for their lives.
Yeah.
Error.
I'm not sure what you're gonna do with that, to be honest, but
Boy.
It'll be fine.
Baba Morgan. Yep, Baba Morgan.
Baba Morgan. Yeah.
Morgan Yaga. Morgan
think-
Baba.
Maybe she knows Baba Yaga though.
Morgan.
I mean-
Maybe she knows a giant chicken.
Maybe she
They
knows a
both
giant
disappeared
chicken.
around
You're
the same
so
time,
warm.
so they might be like that.
aren't you impressed with Shelby's friends?
Damn,
Shelby.
dude.
Shelby's
fuck is Shelby now?
Shelby's a silly dick.
Shelby's an idiot. Making fucking deals with Morgan.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Right?
Morgan Leffe.
That's how long Morgan Freeman's been narrating for. 200 years ago.
Well, obviously, Carla's older than 200 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it, like? It's about 1,300-ish?
Oh my god.
Just a bit then. It's fine.
Also, what was the fucking thing where I got to re-roll and do
Yeah.
no hunger?
I
Oh.
can't believe you never tried to, like, rouse the blood or anything, or you know. But it's
Why
just-
would I?
It's not a place where you do that. Yeah.
That's really bad, right? That's-
That is not ideal.
Oh boy.
Well, never mind.
So
Oh,
anyway,
We have a new coterie member, so it's fine. Chris is going to be all right.
You didn't break into a bank. Well done.
Yeah.
oh,
No
incidentally,
crime.
this is a continuation of a story thread that you have already picked up earlier in the campaign. Just so you know.
Great.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When? How? Where?
Who knows? Who knows?
Who do you think stole the Tremere? It was Morgan Le Fay.
Wait.
Actually, I could see her stealing the Tremere, to be honest. But
Yeah.
So let's go around and everyone can shout at me. We'll start off with Hydra and also Marlowe. Hey, bud. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Today was interesting. It's been quite the...
Some
It's
Cassius
actually-
landmines. Fun.
Yeah. It's not been that surprising, really, to find out the wizards exist. And it has been surprising to be like, oh, there's this guy that can just teleport from here to there all of a sudden, but let's just not talk about that on a daily basis because that's not all singing and dancing and powerful. And we shouldn't be like bowing down before Shelby. But yeah, Marlowe was impressed by Shelby's ability to do things that defy the laws of everything. So that was quite the thing.
It's nice to see Shelby back as well. It's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Marlowe's still a bit sort of lost by all that. I don't think... I'm sure there was something in there to get Marlowe further along in his case. But he's also still like, well...
I can tell you that there most definitely was.
Yeah, I'm sure there was. But right now, Hydra and him are like, this is not normal stuff. Like, you don't do the normal things for this. This is all sorts of weird. But it's good. And stuff. I think he stopped off on the way home halfway, probably to just sit somewhere and stay there for like 2 hours and not moving, just and then going home. Probably waiting for his sire, who never showed up.
But Carla was not Baba Yaga, so that's good for you.
Yeah, but she used the 200 years was a bit of like a
Yeah, I can see why you thought maybe.
I was still, that's too much of a coincidence. I don't accept it. But it must be linked. It must be a link. What happened 200 years ago to make Baba Yaga die and Carla disappear?
Did Baba Yaga die 200 years ago?
Well, that's what Vasya thought, but apparently not, because currently stealing organs. I don't know. I'm done. Blair.
Moving on over to most confused person in the call currently, Vandy, and also Tess. Hey, bud. How you doing?
What the fuck? What? Oh, God. Wizards, man. I don't know. I'm just here and I'm just floating in the fucking realm. I don't know.
You have fun?
Yeah. Of course I had fun. I love Shelby. Shelby's such a great character. I'm very annoyed that Gravestone only has 2 forms now. And I'm gonna have to find him a form that's like not... Can he become a cow? A talking cow? I'd be okay with him just being like a talking goat.
There is more to me than meets the eye.
Or like a doe. Oh, like that'd be so weird to just have like a cool talking doe. I'd be like, yo, you are a god. But anyway, I just sassed a dog god. So I feel pretty accomplished. Also, fuck Nathan Fortuna. That's the hill I'm gonna die on.
Well, just wait until he turns out to be more of a saint than Clay.
No. None of that. Cut that off at the source. No.
Okay. Anything else? Yeah.
No, that was fun. I'm curious to see how Nahari's gonna get her funds back though, because that seems like a really fun little puzzle. And I'm really curious to see what we can do to fix it or help or get money.
Yeah.
So, yeah. How much money are we talking, by the way? Are we talking like a lot of money?
Yeah.
Are we talking?
Chris was like trying to find out a little bit, but it was like,
Yeah, because I that wasn't really. I know you were trying to avoid it, but like, OC. How much money are we talking?
We're talking like security network, high-tech computers, and it wouldn't really put much of a dent in it. We're talking like,
Nice.
I'll just buy this house kind of money.
Okay, so it's fuck off money.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, cool. Yeah, we need that. We're gonna get that. We'll help you with that. Don't worry, it'll be good. I will spend a lot of it, but we'll help you get it back.
Have you considered investing in a club?
Actually, I had thought about it.
There is a question for you actually. Would you like to rush the club opening? So it'll kind of be like retro grungy warehouse, but operational and stuff. Or would you like to have it done up first? Because it'll take longer to get done up. But you could open
How
it
much
now.
longer are we talking?
Like at least a couple of weeks. It's like
I'm gonna wait a bit.
It's like operational now. It's just not like currently. It's like industrial warehouse type feel to it, you know. Whereas when it's done up, it will be whatever you want it to be.
Right now, we're kind of dealing with a whole bunch of things, so I am more than happy to wait and then do the club opening.
I mean, there's always going to be stuff going on as well.
Yeah, but like I've been wanting to focus on the spirit side of it for a really long time, and opening up the club was like pretty daunting. But yeah, no, once the club's open, then I can take the knowledge that I had with the spirit stuff and kind of bring it in. And then that way it's like, it's kind of like one thing before, you know, I don't want to put the cart before the horse.
Fair.
So, yeah.
Well, moving on to Tess Aquila and also Nahari. How you doing?
So today was fun. I'm glad I got to talk to Saturday in sort of private for a minute because that needed to happen. But damn it, the cost. I knew it wasn't going to be free. It's fine. I think the fact that it's taking a while to kind of like earn Chrys's and also just get to know her is actually going to end up endearing her more to Nahari. Because Nahari's like she's still focused on taking out the blessed and like completing her mission, right? Yeah. Like that's her ultimate like guiding line beyond everything else right now. But the more she gets to know the coterie, the more she like makes them hopefully like her, the more she ends up liking them.
There are endearing aspects of a couple of them, maybe.
Yeah. So like we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Fair enough. Moving on to Chrys and also Tash.
Well, Tess said that Chrys is going to come with her next time she went to visit Gravestone, and she just didn't invite her. So,
does Chrys want to go see Gravestone?
No, she doesn't really want to be Tess's neonate.
Sacrifice.
A side note, we still haven't really told you about some deaths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
also, yeah, I was thinking it's probably best. It was nice with Nahari. Poor Nahari, she tries so hard, and Chrys is like, "Why are you trying so hard? It's suspicious."
Or you could just be like Saturday and piss Chrys off.
Yeah, or you can just piss Chrys off, and then that was minus friendship points when you agreed with him. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The bonus that you got with offering a sparring session.
Although it was immediately vindicated when Chrys basically went, "I'm stealthy," stomp, and just like charged off, like swinging out arms in the air, like shouting at people in the street, "I'm stealthy."
Well, she didn't go home.
She didn't. I'm interested to see what you're gonna go and chat with the Wilds about.
Join the Wilds and take over. It's gonna be great. To have the whole city. And then we'll see who's the leadership. Cassius.
Oh.
It's not how it's gonna go. I'm sorry. It was mainly just to be contrary, I think.
Yeah, I can see that.
You can't make me go home. But, you know, also strengthening relations with other members of the city.
She's not thinking about that.
No, she's not.
She was like, the entirety of her reason was, you told me to go home. I'm not going home.
I'm going to do something
I'm
else.
gonna go over here. I'm gonna touch this tree. What? Stop me! Stop me!
Fine.
And that's correct.
Very well. Yeah. She's very mature.
Yeah. And
Fine.
finally, after having given him some time to reflect upon thoughts and revelations and whatnot, so that he could more adequately express himself, Josh and also Cassius. Hey, buds.
I.
How you doing?
Why did I have to make a pact with Morgan Le Fay to have a house in the woods?
Is it Morgan Le Fay?
Yes. Unless Morgan has a true name. I don't know. I mean...
Can you think of many other people who would give Gravestone a hard time, like, in terms of just whatever?
No. Not really. Not unless it's Baba Yaga.
Here's a fun fact. Josh played Morgan once.
I did.
It was
I
a really
played-
cool miniseries. Loved it.
Yeah, that was Monster Hearts. I played a reincarnation of Thirsty Morgan. They were
That's so cool.
a mess.
They were.
It was really fun. Yeah, that was on Roll for It. All the years ago.
Oh, so many years. Did you like the little King Arthur droplet I gave you before the Morgan reveal?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Because I couldn't have possibly guessed what was about to happen. And you were fucking with me. Yeah, this is great. Thanks, everyone.
Did you get the druidic, like, that kind of era as well? Like, they're sacrificing, sure, like, for weather and calendars and stuff like that.
Yeah. We're very fucked. We just made a deal with what I can only assume is a demon.
You remember when Cassius wanted to like not be in a deal with Gravestone because he realized that it was spooky devil dog?
Do you remember?
Yeah, but
Do you remember when Sheepy knows Cassius and also Josh's weak point, which is law?
more shit to know? Fuck yes, please.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I think someone said about someone getting to know Chrys. I know they've simplified. Yeah, simplified it. And I'm like, yeah, all you need to do for Cass is give him a story.
Give him a book.
Give him books and story, I think
Yeah.
I put. Yeah,
Mhm.
Cass, getting books are a mystery.
I mean, and then for Tess, it's literally have food on you. You don't even have to give it to Tess. She'll smell it out. She's like,
Probably.
Well,
I mean-
so I have a thing for Cass. I just haven't really been
Oh.
able to like. Yeah, we'll get there.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
I mean, you've
Tess
got
is my girl.
You got a few things for Cass, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you about. I said Coptic. That's thingy jars.
Canopic, I think.
Canopic,
Canopic
yeah.
jars, yeah.
Canopic,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you about
I
canopic
totally-
jars out of nowhere. So get ready for
That's
that.
cool. Yeah.
just
No
just
problem.
like crash through the ceiling. Canopic jars.
I'm gonna be like those things
Oh,
they store
yeah.
organs in.
Yes.
Back
Do you
home?
have any? Do the blessed have any?
Maybe.
And are there organs in them?
Probably yes.
I want to see.
Ah!
Okay.
Josh, did you get / understand the like little Easter egg, the little clue I put
What in the body?
No, well, too. Also yes, but no, the one during Tash and
The bank teller's
Tess's scene.
necklace thing.
Bank teller's necklace.
What, the one to do with Cass's book? No, because right now I can't remember what was on the front of some of my books.
It was the circle with two tails.
Circle with two tails.
Looks like a 6.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know what the symbol looked like, so
Yeah, looks like
I
a 6 and a
didn't hear that
9
bit.
like combined.
Oh.
Nice.
Marlowe's going to circle back. Does Nahari have a thing for Cass? Or does Nahari have a thing for Cass?
I don't think Nahari.
We
I
can leave that on
mean,
a cliffhanger if you like.
Yeah, I don't.
I heard it one
it's
way,
too
but I
soon.
understood it another, and I was
Yeah.
I was not.
So-
I'm still not sure now, and I'm like, plot.
I'm assuming like
So much plot.
a thing is in I can do this thing, as in I can translate this book.
Yeah, that's what I meant when I said it. She doesn't know any of them well enough yet.
Oh, the
But they're all
ambiguity was
hot,
killing
so who
Damn
knows?
Solved.
So, there is no outro for YouTube this time because Sheepy. Oh, also, you need to talk about yourselves. What am I doing? Shout out things about yourselves before we go.
Hi,
La,
I'm
la, la, la,
OG
la,
Mandy.
la.
You can find me at twitch.tv/DaddySheepDo.
Gaming FTL. Everyone here
And
streams
I
at Gaming
have,
Hi,
you
my
know,
name's Josh, and
so
you
many
can find me
issues.
on Gaming FTL or
I'm
Strange
over at
Adventures on
Tashna.
YouTube.
Hi, I'm
And
Tashna.
Marlowe did
GM
that
Leech
wrong,
over
on
and
Table
also
Tashna.
Cass is awful.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. See you later. Have a good one. And
Oh.
do everything that they just said. I was looking for someone to raid. I wasn't listening. Bye.
Do I hold this face? Oh, bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Oh dear.